Oh, no, I guess I didn't do that with Jinx's character. Oh, no, he just rolled a regular D. No,
Yeah, I know. Like at the bottom of the chat list, there's a as whatever.
Sajuk. No, I didn't do it with yours. So now when I do that and you do a strength save, it should show up that your character is the one who rolled the... Okay, anyway. Exactly 2:30. When last we left off, you had just spoken to the actuary, whose name I have to remember. Hold on.
Dumb bitch with the poem.
Yeah.
Lady
Yelsa. Yelsa Hodwick. You had just finished speaking with Yelsa, and she gave you a poem detailing 3 places that you have to go to in order to collect the 9 tiles required to unlock the Master's Vault. The poem that stated heavily emphasized that you go first to...
Go on.
First to where someone creeps and crawls with 8 legs and venomous jaws. And you left, I believe you left the actuary's office before we finished the session. If you actually didn't, then I'm going to say we did.
We're just chilling out on the stoop.
Pretty much.
As I'm working through the last of my, drunken haze.
I'm gonna say it took about an hour to discuss everything with the actuary. Get the affairs in order, hear the poem, etc. So it's been 2 hours since you took your short rest. And what do you guys decide to do now?
Well, the one is definitely a spider. You go murder the shit out of that spider.
I vote we hit for the
What time of day is it?
What?
About what time of day is it?
I don't remember what time of day it was when you took your rest.
I think it's probably like 5 or so.
Sometime in the afternoon, I would say.
Early, mid, late.
Early, I'd say, because the funeral was in the morning and the afternoon.
I think you're still editing my character sheet, aren't you?
No, I'm not touching it.
That's it.
The funeral was in the morning. It carried through to noon. Then you took an hour rest at the tavern after about 30 minutes, I would say, messing and getting drunk. And then you took another hour at the actuary's office. So I'd say it's around 4:30.
I thought we took a few hours resting.
No, only 1 hour.
Oh, fuck, I'm retarded then.
Wow, still partially drunk trying to get on the stairs.
You're already down the stairs.
Do we have to do the 3 things in a specific order, or?
The poem heavily emphasized that you go for the spider's lair first, but you can do them however order you want if you interpret the poem in that way.
By my burly pecs, I say we head to the mountains.
Fuck that spider.
Well, first, you have no idea where the mountains are. You need a map and possibly a guide.
We're currently looking at a map.
Excuse you, they're over here.
Your characters.
Or should we just search the house for a map and, any notes then?
There might be a map if you ask the actuary. Nicely.
Who's the nicest person in our group?
Too late. I've already run and started questionnaire.
Persuasion would be the...
Yeah, I think you still got my sheet open, though, because I can't, get to my stuff now. I'm just stuck staring at the...
So I have to roll persuasion?
If you're the one that's going to be...
Yeah, I've got 0 in that.
Oh, there it goes. I can see shit again.
Can you move it? Can you click buttons?
Yep, I can see again.
Okay. Alright, you attempt to relay that you need a map, although you slur your words a bit.
No.
She does... What?
I'm not drunk.
You're still an idiot. Orc. You're still...
You are dumb as shit.
you slur your words a bit, not being fully used to speaking common, given that you're an orc, but you do manage to get across the idea that you need a map, and she does produce one for you, showing that you are on, and now you can see what we're actually, your characters can see what we're seeing on the screen right now. You can see that we're in Paramore on the edge of Lake Maranthe. Can't freaking talk. You have the last road going south that cuts through the mountains, and you can see the Cairngorm Ranges are to your southwest, as well as the Staircase Cliffs are to your west. You remember from the poem, which I pinned it, that the one who was born of dragons cannot be reached by boats or by wagons, so it's not on a path or anything that you can follow.
To the mountains.
You have to interpolate which area of the mountains you're going to find this dragonborn.
Go fuck this spider.
Ignore that you can see Alcalis' home on there, because that would not be on the actual map that you're looking at. So all you can see is the Staircase Cliffs, Cairngorm Ranges, the last road.
So Jake's going to suggest the spider first because he's itching for a fight.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I thought we were going for the spider, mainly because fuck spiders. I want to go murder that spider.
Danny suggested climbing, but I said you needed a map first, so...
Yeah, I mean, we still have to climb to get to the spider. It's up a waterfall,
right? You don't know that, necessarily.
It does say.
It says a waterfall.
Yeah.
So I mean, we have to follow the water.
Under Alaria's memories, behind this waterfall is a cozy cave.
Oh, yeah. Alaria's memories is giving you hints on where to go. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yep. So,
Durka Herka, fuck that spider.
All right. So, how are you going to travel? Are you going to travel by foot? Are you going to rent a carriage? Are you going to rent a boat?
Let's swim, boys.
I climb onto the back of the centaur.
Presumably,
and then I shall buck and kick.
Presumably the spider is venomous.
You do not know.
Oh, didn't it say something about venomous maw?
It did say in the one with 8 legs and venomous jaws, but that could have been just a over-exaggeration by Ilaria. You do not know yet.
Maybe.
I was just going to suggest
you could have been calling the spider venomous when the spider isn't actually venomous.
Just in case. Because I know how spiders work, and that's, evil with legs. Does anyone have any way to cure venom and poison and such?
And if not, we could potentially purchase one, like an antidote or something.
Yeah, go shopping for,
Give me a moment.
Antidotes and the like.
Let me check my spells that I have available.
Take your time.
I know I have nothing for that. I can stop somebody from falling off a cliff, and I can make us go fast. That's about it.
Guys, I'm hungry.
Good for you.
No, I'd need the second level spell slots. I have detect poison and disease, but
Alright, so you can tell if we get poisoned and are dying horribly, but you can't do nothing about it.
Yeah.
You can spend time looking for a...
I do have healing spells. Granted, I don't have many spell slots, but I do have healing spells.
You can spend time looking for an apothecary, if you would like to.
I'm going to go to that pub and get some food.
I would suggest perhaps the Forest Memory 3.
You have food in your backpack, Nunga Nunga. You have rations.
Does food actually have a practical mechanical thing?
If you do not eat, you start to become exhausted, and which I do not have that set up.
You need 1 pound of food per character per day, You can do half rations, which is half a day of starvation per full day.
I gotta figure out how to set up exhaustion.
Under the gear, near the bottom of general options. Show exhaustion tracking.
Oh, yep, there it is. Okay. So gear near the bottom of general options, just above level 1 character mancer. Make sure you tick exhaustion tracking on.
All right.
Yeah. But yeah, you can go 3 days plus your Constitution modifier without eating, and you'll gain 1 level exhaustion.
One ration equals 1 pound of food.
Yeah.
Apparently, I have rations. I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Yep, everyone does. That's part of their background. Starting.
Or if you're going on half rations, you have a con save of DC 10 versus exhaustion per full day on half rations.
Yep. So basically, what we're saying is you do not have time or the money
to go to a
tavern right now.
That we also had a meal earlier today. I don't want to go over there because
I broke a bed.
Yeah. We also had a meal earlier today, so we're good on food for today.
Yep.
So, you have a couple options. You could find an apothecary to see if you can get anti-venom or antitoxin.
I think that's going to be expensive.
You can hire a carriage to take you to the northeast towards the Dolor Forest. Or you can hire a carriage to take you closer to the Staircase Cliffs and then find a way up.
I would say, wait, are we going for the staircase still, or are we going for the spider?
Three of you have suggested 3 different things, so.
I'm on the back of the centaur, that's all that matters.
Alchemy.
Yes?
Being a healer and a cleric and all that, how much would I know about the value of antitoxin?
Acrobatics to flip him off my back.
I'd say you're pretty well versed in that, given that you are someone who knows how to make them, albeit in a roundabout way.
So I would probably know that antitoxin is about 50 gold for a vial, then.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. So, do we have 50 gold at all? Because if not, then antitoxin is out of the question.
Zandy has 10 gold, she pipes up.
I've got 15.
I have this many. Drop all my coins on the ground.
That'd be a single vial for 50 gold. Which would only give us 1 hour of protection on 1 person.
Yeah.
Which basically yeah.
So I'm hearing is we need to sneak into the apothecary and steal it.
I wouldn't recommend that. I would recommend that, but I'm gonna say I wouldn't.
Okay. If you want to risk getting in trouble with the guards on the case of a bad roll, you could have someone try that.
I mean, I would definitely be super stealthy, being able to get in there and get it and get out.
You do have a rogue on your team, a tiny little goblin.
I'm thinking perhaps the Dwarf Forest, because that sounds relatively easy to deal with.
Okay.
So that's my suggestion, is that Dwarf Forest, number 3.
So the Dolor Forest is
also,
judging by the map, I don't know if I have the scale set up properly. If you follow the road about half a mile southeast and then cut off the road to go northeast, the Dolor Forest is approximately 3 miles away. 3.5 miles away.
All right, make that.
Assuming I have the scale right, which I could have the scale wrong. I'm not entirely sure. It's hard to tell.
Frankly, it should have the scale set up by default already, but frankly,
I hadn't messed with it, so if the scale set up default, then
but it's also possible it might not have been set up at all in the what's the word? Module.
It's a module, so I would hope it's set up.
Yeah.
That's a really roundabout path.
Yes, this is the path we'll take. We'll make it there.
So, walking speed.
For reference, travel pace per day, you can go 24 miles per a day with travel pace.
And you have about a quarter of the day left.
Yeah. Per hour, it's around 3 miles per hour.
Which you could get there within the hour if this scale is correct.
And that's with just a normal pace.
That's if you're walking, basically. If you get a carriage or anything, you can go even faster.
There's also a fast travel pace, which gives a -5 to passive perception, but it bumps up to 4 miles per hour or 30 per day. And then there's also slow travel pace, which slows it down to 2 miles per hour or 18 miles per day, but you gain the ability to use stealth while traveling.
All right, so Pavel has suggested the Dolor Forest. 2 of you have suggested the Spider's Lair, and 1 of you has suggested the Staircase Cliffs.
I think I'll switch to the forest just because we could probably hunt for stuff there and get some supplies while we're getting to the lair.
Is that a consensus vote then? 3 for the... Or no, that's 2 for the forest currently. Zandy is going to go ahead and pipe up for the forest as well.
Yeah, I've got survivalist stuff that might be able to help.
Also, being the Grave Clerk of the Raven Queen, it mentions that this person's
ghost... There's a restless undead, potentially.
And, being a Grave Clerk of the Raven Queen, I want to see that is dealt with as well.
Who lingers long after her body is rotten. All right.
Because,
this goddamn zombie.
We have a consensus then?
My mom was a zombie once. Let's go kill the zombie.
Okay.
I think of the consensus. To murder
you agree on a course of action outside of the actuary's office. And are you going to keep the map, or you could try to persuade her to let you keep the map?
I say we should let her, keep the map.
I thought we already got it.
She let you borrow it. You haven't asked if you could keep it.
We'll just borrow it for longer.
Yeah.
We just kind of leave and forget that we have it.
She shrugs and says, "You can have it. You didn't even have to roll for it." She has another one.
Okay.
All right. And after deciding on your course of action, you start out of the city of Paramore. Following along the last road. You travel for about an hour at normal pace, and you enter the Dolor Forest.
Woohoo! We didn't die, guys.
I want to say the distance might be probably, it's like 3 miles feels really small.
Yeah, that's what I'm... But this is supposed to be a big city and a big lake. I don't know. It's weird.
I want to say it might be at least doubled, if not quadrupled, for the actual scale. That's
so 7 miles.
I want to feel like that might be right, but I really don't know for certain.
I don't know how to change the scale, even if...
Yeah, just say you double what we thought it is.
7 miles. It takes you about 2 hours. It is now evening. The sun is starting to set. I don't know what the date is. It never gave me a reference on what the date is for...
Be whenever, I guess. That's your choice, I would say. Alright. So.
One moment, I have to move tokens there and make sure everything is hidden properly. So you can see black, correct?
No.
What can you
see?
See
those 3 wolves.
Uh-oh.
And everything else.
You done goofed.
I thought it was already hidden.
Way
back to the
go.
Veil. I gotta get tokens.
So I think we're going to get attacked by wolves. I suggest sending Nunga Nunga at them as an offering.
But wolves like goblins.
I'm not a goblin.
I'm a goblin.
Exactly.
Well, then we send the goblin with tits at him.
Fucking cock goblin.
Alright. Tokens are set up. It is the evening. You guys can't see because I haven't.
Yeah. Which don't think.
Oh, the Fog of War feature wasn't on. That was nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's by default with that one.
Way to go.
Good job, DM.
Fucking shit, Lord.
Yeah, because that one, it's been a while since I've ran this one, but from what I remember, that encounter doesn't come up until a little bit after we've been in the forest.
Okay. Well, we haven't entered the forest yet, technically, so... A bit of backstory regarding Delore Forest. The ancient twisted pines grow so thick within Delore Forest that sunlight and moonlight barely penetrate. It is as if you have entered another world. Your head feels lighter and you're almost groggy as you make your way through the dark groves. Your packs feel heavier, and despair is nipping at your soul. What we need to do is pick a leader of the party who will lead the way through the forest.
Who's the best survival?
Jeff? Everyone get behind Nunga Nunga.
Definitely not.
Not
Sandy.
Because I have
a 1 in survival.
I have a 3 in survival, but I don't have proficiency. But I do also have Hunter's Intuition, which gives me an extra D4 to survival checks, along with perception checks. I also have guidance available as well.
Alright.
Is the check mark proficiency?
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's checked, that means you're proficient in it.
Then
I'll add how many points?
What's your bonus to survival?
How do I check?
What's the number next to survival?
Oh, it's 3.
Okay. If no one else has higher than 3, I must say I'd probably be the best bet, even though I don't have proficiency in survival.
Mine's a 0, so... Who's leading the... Oh, you haven't decided yet. No.
Yeah, I've only got a 1 in survival.
Yeah, I have a 3 and a up to +8 at max. Through guidance and Hunter Intuition.
We'll march in playing bagpipes. Letting all know we're
question.
All right,
what is proficiency again?
What?
What is proficiency again?
It just adds to the rules. Or...
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's checked, it's already adding.
Yep.
Yeah. Alright, I guess I'll go ahead and do this with guidance on myself.
Alright. You need to make a DC survival check for each hour that you are traveling through the forest.
Okay.
And this is the first hour. Alright. You succeed and stay on the path for the hour. And as you are traveling, you come across a wolf attack.
Alright.
Who would have thought?
The forest is eerily quiet, save the babbling of a brook, bubbling with dark water. A bone-chilling howl pierces the night in the chilly forest. Another immediately follows, and then a third, and possibly more. Behind you, 3 wolves rush forward along the muddy bank of the river.
Can I blast my horn in defiance of their howls?
Hold on, I'm setting up tokens in the order that would be most logical, considering that Pavel is leading the way.
Also, by the way, even though I have dark vision, I will have casted light on my shields for my companions. So.
Alright. And the vision is going to be a bit screwed up, but what I need is for everyone to roll initiative as 3 wolves enter your vision.
All right, let's go high roll. Oh shit. Sweet.
And you don't know exactly how many wolf cries you heard. For reference.
I saw 20, god damn it.
I got 20.
Alright. Just a moment while I roll myself as well as the wolves. So you have a problem. Your back was to the wolves when they attacked. Which means the most vulnerable characters of the party, being Zandy and Pimpos, were both at the back of the party. Which would be the proper... Oh! I don't have the initiative.
Yeah, the initiative tracker. It should automatically add the ones I've already rolled.
Yep, I just gotta get it. Where is it?
Sounds like I've done it right.
Initiative tracker. That's dice roller, revealer.
It's the one that looks like a clock.
Clock?
Clockish kind of look. Stopwatch kind of look.
Oh, that's it. I forgot it doesn't show up what... Alright.
You also had a bunch of them manually then. Cause, yeah.
The wolves have not rolled yet. But everyone else looks like they rolled.
But
actually, Pavel, you rolled twice.
I rolled once.
Why did I roll twice? Oh, because this is our old turn order. Alright, everyone roll again, because I screwed up the turn order.
What a genius.
I had a 20. Damn it. Oh, okay. I got another fucking 20.
Fucking really?
I'll take it.
I got one higher than last time, so,
Make sure you have your tokens selected when you roll, or else you don't show up in the turn order.
God damn it.
Ah, shit. So I got
you don't have to roll again, though. I can just figure out... So, of the second rolls, Pavel was a 10. Did you roll as well? You rolled a 10. You rolled a 9, Nunga, looks like.
Yeah.
Okay. So...
I'll gladly roll again.
No. Oops.
I rolled a 20 twice.
The most useless time to roll one.
Right? That just means I'm just going to be on my fucking toes, I guess.
I forgot how to add people manually.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
I think I have to drag from...
I think so far the Centaur is the first so far.
Yep.
I just rolled again.
Also...
Fuck you.
Okay. That's not what I would have preferred, but okay.
You can edit the numbers and all that. Of course. So.
I don't...
I can edit my number.
Yeah, you can edit your number as well. So you can...
Why can't I add a player to this suddenly?
Yeah, to right click it and add to turn order.
Okay, yeah, I'll just give you the rolls you got the first time.
There you go. 20.
So we have 5 of the 6. Jinx.
Select your token, roll, and put your first number in.
Yep, I will put the first number in, don't worry. So
right.
Nunga Nunga and Pimpos both had a 9.
I'm already there.
I'm just confirming. I'm making sure the numbers are right. Sandy has an 11. Pavel has a 10. Yep, we just need Jinx to roll his again, which I can actually do. So
I'm the high roller here.
Squaw!
Sajuk, initiative. And his first roll was a 5. So sadly, we can't take that 9. And then I need the wolves.
Fuck you, wolf.
Let me open its character sheet real quick.
Get a 1.
Sneak attack. You're too slow.
Initiative. 17. Okay, then.
That's not what I want to see.
So, Brody, you have first roll.
Sweet.
Assuming
Why
I
don't
did
you
this
just
stuff
put
right.
all the wolves with their own turn order thing so you don't fuck it up later?
That's too much work.
Just gotta
Oh
drag
no,
it
like
out.
4 of them were on the floor when I came down this morning.
Anyway,
we're on the table.
all right. Brody, you have the first move. Your group has just been ambushed by wolves, and your 2 smallest, tastiest looking party members are at the back, most vulnerable to said wolves.
Like I said, wolves like the small ones.
I mean, they are very chewy.
You have up.
Okay.
Speed, so I can definitely get in the way of something.
Yep. Make sure those wolves are centered in their tiles.
So I see something here.
It'd be a really roundabout way to move.
Maybe. But there's reason to my madness.
Charge.
Yep.
Oh, right.
Slingshot.
I just cut around everybody. It'd do double speed for them, wouldn't it?
You cannot charge through your allies, I would say.
I mean, I could.
We're...
Yeah, that's a tree you can charge on that, I'd say.
Alright. I wasn't sure if it'd mess up my speed or anything.
Yeah. It's a tree. Those are branches in the air.
Yeah, the tree trunk is about right there.
Yeah, because that'd be, I don't know, say I run 10 feet there. Another 10 feet there.
Does it have to be 20 feet?
I think it was 30. Let's see. Yeah, 30 feet straight at something. Let's say...
Slingshot method.
Let's go 3 blocks up and then 3 blocks diagonal. Or 2 blocks up, 4 blocks diagonal. It could be over 30 feet, actually. Sure. And you have 40 feet movement, so it has to be at least 30 feet.
Yeah. Let's see. So if I go 10, 25.
That 25. Would be 35. Plus 10 plus 15 would be 25. So this one, if you only go to there first...
Yeah, it wouldn't be enough to do charge, would it?
Nope. For this one specifically. Although if you go straight up and then at this one... you would have enough.
So if I go right there and then run there, it'd count.
So you would take attack opportunity from this one though.
True. Yep, that is true.
There, 15.
And you could have hit that one. Yep.
But that still count for the charge though, because that's only 20 feet from there to there.
It's 30 total because you're still
30 feet straight toward.
Yeah.
Oh. I thought it was totaled.
Nope.
That would work.
Would that be enough move speed though if I run it back there and then?
Yeah.
Yep.
You'd have enough.
Alright, well fuck it, let's do that. Hop my happy ass over here. And then charge up here so I can run this wolf through.
Alright. Make the attacks.
Let's see. So just roll my rapier, right?
Yep. No. Your attacks and spellcasting.
Oh shit, wrong one. Where is that? There it is.
9 will miss, but you do get the attack with your hooves. Stomp.
All right. So horsey stomp.
16 will hit. Roll damage.
All right.
Hot damn.
Actually, it's only if you hit it with the melee weapon attack.
Oh yeah, you have to hit it.
Yeah.
So if you miss with your first attack, you can't stomp it with your second. So the damage does not count. I am sorry.
Damn it.
But you still have your bonus action to inspire if you want to.
Or you can make another attack with your bonus action.
Can I do another
rapier attack?
Does he have 2 rapiers in the feet for that?
We went over this last time.
Good point.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking of one of my characters that has the dual wielder feat.
Yeah.
Actually, can I viciously mock the wolf, even though I fucked up hitting him?
Yes.
Vicious Mockery, I believe, is a
cantrip.
Action, so. Is it an action or a bonus action?
I think
one action.
As both.
I want to say it's an action. Let me check.
I can try and put it in the thing here.
It's an action.
Intelligent enough to be mocked.
They only have to be able to hear you. They don't have to be able to understand.
Yeah, that's an action, so...
As long as the creature can hear language, it can be mocked. So, no vicious mockery, then.
Nope.
Yeah.
Alright. The wolf...
Are you inspiring anyone?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and inspire Elf Bitch here, since she's about to get chewed on.
You mean the goblin?
Yep. Or goblin
Alright, that is inspiration for Zandy.
That is a d6.
Is that your end turn?
Yep, I guess I'll be it. Don't think I can do anything else.
It is the wolves' turn. The wolves are going to move closer, each to a respective target. And you hear in the distance more movement. They have 40 feet of movement. 10, 15.
Nunga smash.
25, 30.
I rolled low.
35, 40. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
And they can use their action to dash.
40.
So. Yeah. NPCs can use their full turn to dash as well. It would be an action for them.
That gives you double move speed, doesn't it? Or...
Yep, you can move up to double your move speed.
Yeah, it doesn't multiply it doubly. It just adds your base movement speed
5,
again.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. This one over here is also going to dash. 5, 10. Hold on 1 second. I got to open something.
That's as I was wondering, will that water slow anyone down?
I don't know correctly. There's a save for that.
There hasn't been a recent storm, so the brook is only 1 foot deep, but the muddy terrain is difficult terrain. So getting to here, I think, was only 10 feet. I think it started here. But now it has to do 10, 20, across the water, which is only 5 because it's not in the mud.
Excuse me, what?
35. And then it's going to stop here because it can't move any further. Alright, and now these wolves will make attacks. First, this wolf right here will make an attack at Pimpos. What'd you say, Bammy?
How is there no mud and water?
It didn't say the water itself was difficult terrain, only the bank of the was difficult terrain. So the There is not. Oh, there is an ally within 5 feet, so it does have advantage on this attack. Let's see. It's going to bite at Pimpos.
What the fuck?
That's a 21 to hit, Pimpos.
Pretty sure that'll hit a wizard.
You're a wizard, pimp.
You're getting chewed on, pimp.
It looks like it does hit, and that's 7 piercing damage. That's actually near max for it.
He's a wizard. Is he dead? Is he dead?
Pimpos only has 7 HP.
Immediately munched by a fucking wolf as soon as we start out.
So Pimpos is now knocked out.
Okay.
Well, that's the rolls. The wolves had to roll high. So next, this wolf will roll an attack at Zandy, which it does not get advantage because it does not have an ally within 5 feet of Zandy. So that's a 7 to hit, which misses on her. And then this wolf will make an attack at you, Brody, again at normal because it does not have tactic advantage. That is an 18 to hit.
All right, so it got me.
All right, that is 6 piercing damage.
And
from the wolf bite.
Brody also needs to make a strength save or be knocked prone.
Oh, yeah.
Pimpos didn't have to do that because he went down anyway.
Yep.
All right, so do a saving throw.
Strength saving throw, yep. You are now prone.
Shit.
That's half your movement speed to stand up, so.
Mm-hmm. And your action, I believe.
No.
Oh, no.
It's just half movement speed.
You are at 2 HP. Brody?
This is not going well.
Yeah, it's rough that they end up rolling so high on the initiative.
I had to double the wolves because 3 wolves is not going to be a problem for you guys. So.
Bullshit!
You say that, we're already down 1 and I'm nearly dead.
Our wizard is dead, and our horse is laying down.
He's knocked out. He's not dead yet.
Yeah, he's making death saves, which I can fix that, so.
But he has to make a death saving throw on his next turn, so.
Which I will cancel that out with a spell once it comes to me.
It is Zandy's turn. She is going to... Or wolves are medium. Zandy counts as small. So she is going to make an attack. Do I have advantage?
No advantage.
Oh no, there's no flanking. Okay.
Yeah, and there is no sneak because of not having an ally within 5 feet.
Yep. She's going to make an attack at this wolf. That is a 17 to hit, which hits. So let's roll damage. Ignore that sneak attack. That is 7 damage to the wolf.
Is it alive?
It is still alive.
Okay.
She is going to use her move speed to back the hell away.
Opportunity attack.
Oh, yep. Right, that's a good point. Oh no, she has disengage.
Did she disengage her bonus action? Actually, hold on. That might not even come up until second level.
I will do it though because I have nimble escape. So she will use that.
Okay.
Oh wait, you know what I forgot to do?
Okay.
You know what I forgot to do? Because it's a medium creature and Zandy is small. She gets this, so she gets an extra whole 1 damage on top of that.
Is it dead?
No. It still has... It's looking pretty wounded, though, and limping. All right. Next is Pavel's turn.
Okay, let's do cleric shit. Okay, first up, going down here, and at the little one that's on the floor, on the ground, healing word at first level onto the wizard.
That is 6 healing for Pimpos.
I like Band-Aid.
He is back.
Okay. He is
still prone, though.
Yeah, he is prone, but he is conscious. And he no longer has to make death saves. From there, Gonna come up and touching the centaur.
Touch me.
There you go. Five healing.
I'll use this for prone. It's labeled back pain.
Yay.
Alright. That is both my spell slots in a single turn.
Alright. Any movement other than...
let's see. I used 20
it would
feet.
be... You could go diagonal, because the tree is not in the way. The trunk is in the middle of that block. So.
Yeah, true. Oh, I put action move there and then there, but
okay.
Unless you want to go with that, that's your call.
I'll say you did move diagonal, just so you can have a bit more move speed. I'll be nice.
So that's my action, bonus action, and both my spell slots used up. So things means things are going a little rough. Let's see. What can I do? You know what? Sure. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna go there. So that way, anyone can flank either this one or this one, because of me.
They're just on the opposite of you, right?
Yep. So either there or there.
Yeah.
To flank.
I could get up and easily flank the one.
Yep. All right, Pimpos, it is your turn. You are currently prone, and you have a wolf. You have the remnants of a wolf bite in your leg or your arm. It's up to you. And there's a wolf salivating in front of you.
He is here, right?
Yeah, he's here. He's just being quiet.
It's Crow doing Crow things.
Are you standing up with half your movement?
I guess he is. So he was there.
He can crawl, but it's half move speed. So
either way, you're gonna have half move speed once you start moving. So
not with that.
Okay, that's a bonus action then.
You still need to stand up.
No, I'm just crawling away.
He's
I'm limping.
Okay, so go ahead and move there, but you're still prone.
Are you going to take the disengage action to not get opportunity attacked?
Does he even have disengage? I don't think he does.
Yeah, you can take disengage as an action on a class.
Oh, on anyone?
Yeah, it's only rogues that get it as a bonus action.
Oh, so you can cast the Expeditious Retreat as your bonus action and disengage as your action.
Yeah.
And then
however,
is what?
However, he would not be able to do the dash action from Expeditious Retreat on this turn.
Yeah, it would have to be next turn.
Yeah.
But so you can crawl up to 12.5 feet, so it would be about there, yeah.
Yeah, I knew I wasn't going far.
Did you disengage?
Because he would have 2 opportunity attacks on him if he didn't.
Yeah, which would probably kill you.
I would 100% recommend disengage.
Yeah.
Retreat. Bail.
Okay. He is disengaged, still prone, crawling along the ground. And that's his turn. Nunga Nunga.
Alright, bitches, Nunga smash.
Fucking smash.
Rage.
I'm gonna smack that one with my hammer.
You're not gonna rage first?
Is that what? That's the hurt one, is it not?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't think any of them are hurt.
This one is hurt, yes.
Oh, right.
Zandy did a decent amount of damage to him.
I forgot about Zandy.
Actually.
Well, I missed mine horribly.
I'm gonna do that instead.
Either one you want to move to. All right, move there instead, and we'll say that was how much movement?
That was 25.
20, 25.
Actually, it would be 20. The faster path would be.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like that. So.
All right, I'm gonna smash.
You're gonna smack that one.
That one.
With advantage.
That one.
Are you raging first?
Flanking.
Oh yeah, I'm raging.
That's your bonus action.
Do I click something somewhere for that?
You would enable the rage damage as long as you're using a strength weapon.
So it would be just below your. Yep, there it is. And then you toggle advantage on and use whichever attack you're using.
Pop in rage before I even reach the spider.
Excuse me, sorry.
I have it per. I have 2 rages per long rest, right?
Yeah, per long rest.
So yeah, I'm good.
Alright. I see
each. Make sure each round you either take damage or dish out damage. Otherwise, your rage will end early.
Okay.
A 17 will hit. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Big damage. Big number. Fuck.
8. And I don't believe you have the ability to attack twice on one turn, so...
No, that comes up later.
Is that the end of your turn?
Can I do anything else?
You can move. If you want to move.
10 feet movement.
Which can get you to here next to this wolf.
But you...
You'll get attack 20.
Oh, yep, you will get attack of opportunity as well.
So.
My advice, stay flanking.
If I move here... Wait, no.
You would still have an attack of opportunity.
Nope. I'm staying. I'm good. I'm done.
One wolf.
I'm done.
Alright. Sajuk, it is your turn.
So what can I do with a bonus action?
You can cast... If you cast a spell on your action, you can cast a second spell on your bonus action. You can use any action, or... For you specifically, I have to look at your...
He's a fighter, right?
Yep, you can use Second Wind on your bonus action. Which you don't need to, because... You can also use Stone's Endurance when you get hit. That is not a bonus action.
That's a reaction.
Yeah.
Which you can take reactions on your turn. So.
Yep. Or if you have the correct feat for it, you can attack on your bonus action.
I'll move here.
Alright.
Flank this other wolf.
So that's diagonal movement, no attack of opportunity from him. So you're flanking this one, correct? Yep, I see.
Yep.
Are you gonna make an attack?
Don't go big dick, he's already hurt.
If he wants to go big dick, he can go big dick energy.
How much does it have left? HP?
You're not entirely sure, but it does look extremely wounded and limping.
Okay.
Kick it.
Kick it.
Dick it.
Kind of a waste of strength. I think I'm just gonna go with the other wolf, the unflanked one.
Okay.
With my axes, I guess. I think I got more damage on them.
Yep.
Dick them down.
Although they are currently programmed as a throwing weapon, so if you roll an attack with them and then roll damage, we have to subtract 2 because you're using it melee. Specifically from the damage, we have to subtract 2. He has the archery feat, and he...
Okay.
I had to put it as like an actual modifier on the weapon's damage under the settings.
There is a show global damage modifier field you can enable under options, which you can add archery to.
I could?
Yeah.
kind of sad that throwing axe by default is not an item in D&D. You have to. I let you homebrew it.
It's basically a hand axe.
Yeah, you just throw it instead.
Yeah, hand axes can be thrown, and they're also light.
I mean, if I have to, I can just attack the other one.
Which,
yeah, it's, I see, global attack modifier, archery, feat. It's 2 extra damage, and when you're throwing the axes, you can just toggle that on or off, assuming you're throwing them. And then I can go into the settings and subtract the +2 from the damage.
Which also, hand axes are light, so he can, do 2 attacks with them in a single turn if you wanted to.
Yep. Although at the current distance, you cannot throw them. You can only attack with them.
You could throw them, but it'd be at disadvantage on melee range.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I just said it wrong. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Also, if you do a bonus action attack, it won't have your ability score modifier on the damage. But still, extra attack is always nice.
So now, Sajuk, whenever you can just click, if you're ever throwing your axes, you can just click that archery feat and then roll the attack, and that'll add the damage. No, that's on global attack modifier, just below your attacks. My bad.
Okay. So.
Oh no! Wait. +2 bonus to attack. Is that on damage or just when he's throwing the axe in general?
That's to attack rolls.
Oh, so it's not on his damage.
Hold on. Let me look at the description of archery. Yeah, just attack rolls.
I can't add that as an attack modifier then.
There's another option you can enable for that.
There is? Let's see.
Yeah. Show global attack modifier field.
Oh, attack modifier. I don't have damage modifier enabled. Okay. So I'll have both enabled, which archery is only part of the attack modifier.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you just toggle that on, and then you get the +2 if you're throwing. There you go. It works. Don't count that roll, obviously. So are you going to throw at disadvantage, or are you going to just melee attack at regular?
I think I'm just going to do range damage on this one and this one. If I can attack twice.
Yep. Although, how far is that second one away?
How do I draw lines again?
20 feet. I would say that is within range of a throw.
4th button down on the left.
I would say throwing axes have a 30-foot accurate throwing range.
Throwing axes, I'd say, would basically be hand axe, basically renamed and all that.
Yeah.
Which hand axes have 20 feet max
throwing
for non-disadvantage.
And then double that for advantage. So yeah, you're just within range for a regular attack on that wolf.
Yeah. Within 20 feet for no disadvantage, 60 feet maximum, but that would be at disadvantage.
Oh, I thought it was double for maximum. Okay. Triple for maximum then.
Yeah, that's what the 2060 is under the attack roll.
Okay. Moral of the story, you're good.
How far away is this wolf?
Moral of the story, 25 feet, so that would be at disadvantage.
You're good for that one and that one.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
So,
roll the 2 attacks.
Do remember you'd have to also pick them up after you throw them. So.
Yep, so you'd have to walk over to the wolf that you throw them at and pick up the axe before you can throw it again.
Right.
Until you get an item that allows you to, that does that for you, which you can get, just you don't have it now.
I don't think you're supposed to tell us that.
What, Fammy?
I don't think you're supposed to tell us that.
That's way later in the game. What, Gorilla?
I say it's called Nunga Nunga Fetch. Or
well,
actually,
have to be,
could I train the wolf to fetch and bring it back to him? I do have. Wait, where's it at? Fucking animal friendship.
Do I still have inspiration?
Can I charm
I didn't use it on my last attack, so I'm pretty sure I still have inspiration. It takes an action to pick up an item off of the ground. So, if you sent Dunga to do that, it would cost his action as well.
Send Pimpos to duty.
I still just like the thought of sending the dumbass into the horde of wolves to pick up the throwing axe.
Are you gonna do it?
Once per turn, you get a interact with object free action, which means you can pick up something for no action.
Oh,
but
yeah.
to interact with the second object, you would have to take the use an object action.
Yep.
All right, so you get one freebie then.
Are you gonna throw or melee?
Probably throw.
All right. Which one first?
That one.
That one? Okay, roll the attack. Make sure you have the +2 on enabled.
How would I enable it?
You just check mark next to archery feat on global attack modifier. And then roll the attack, and it should do D +2.
I'm not seeing it.
Also, I'll be right back real quick.
Okay. Just below your greatsword hand axe net, you have global attack modifier archery feat. You can check that on or off, and then roll the attack with the hand axe.
Yeah,
it's right
on my screen.
Are you on your character sheet?
Yeah.
Character
what
sheet.
What do you see?
Public core.
Are you on core?
Screen. Share your screen.
Yeah.
Hold on.
We'll get this figured out sooner or later. I know it. Maybe. Nunga, fetch.
Or I can do this. Ryan, look at my screen.
What the hell was that fade for a second?
Yeah, I'm looking.
It should be around here.
Is there a dark mode for this shit? How do I turn that on?
I got the add-on.
Ah.
Yeah, it's a...
Well then, once we're done, you'll have to show me where the hell to get that add-on.
Yeah, that's above.
Much prettier to me.
It's above what for you?
It's above my item list.
Yeah,
that's,
should be
that's where that is.
Your attacks and items. So you check mark that and then roll an attack with your hand axe.
So check global damage modifier.
Global attack modifier, archery D2.
Okay,
2 archery feat. And then you click where it says hand axe +8, 1d6 +4 slashing.
I think that might hit.
Yeah, that one you're just drilling them in the side of the head, apparently.
Yeah, 22 +2. Go ahead and roll damage.
How do I do that?
Just click where it says hand axe below in the chat.
In the chat, right below the roll.
6 slashing, and you're attacking that one.
Yep.
All right, that is -6 health to that, and then you're attacking this one next.
Mm-hmm.
Roll that attack again. (23 +2).
You get more accurate as you get further away.
That does hit as well, so we'll go ahead and roll damage. 7 damage. Pretty respectable.
Do more damage from far away.
Okay, back.
All right. Now, since you did use both your axes, that means you no longer have them until you pick them up again. So I'm going to unequip them in your item list and give them 0 weight, so you cannot attack with them.
Does he not
got my great sword.
Still have movement?
Yeah, he has movement. But he can only pick up 1 axe without using an action for it.
Didn't we just go over that he got a freebie?
Yeah.
That's the freebie. He can pick up the 1 axe without using an action. But then he doesn't have a reaction if, say, a wolf runs out of his range.
Reaction is something different.
Oh, right. Reaction is if you get attacked. You moved 10 feet. You have what, 40 feet of movement, I believe. You didn't start up there. You started.
I'm drawing this one.
Here. Oh.
So can I go to the wolf on the right, pick up the axe, and then go back to where I was?
Yeah. You should have enough room for that.
You would have 2 opportunity attacks at you though.
Mm-hmm. Because you can't take the disengage action.
I'm sorry.
You would have an opportunity attack from that one, and then you come to this one, and then as you move back out of this one's range, it gets an opportunity attack again.
I'm just gonna stay then. I'm gonna stay
Okay.
flanking this wolf.
You still have your great sword, so that was your action and your second attack as well. Do you end your turn?
Yep.
Brody, you are currently prone.
All right. Oh, first thing I want to do is stand my happy ass up. That's on
movement.
Is the only one not hurt?
All right. I think I'm going to try and charm that one. I want a pet.
This one has not been hit as either.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Hold on 1 second.
So I run.
You can try.
That have to run through him. But even if I stand up, I should still have plenty of movement to get there.
You have 20 after you stand up.
That would be exactly 20 to get there. Because it would be 10 to get through here, and then another 10 to get here.
Sweet. All right.
You would take opportunity attack from that one, because I don't think that one's taken its reaction yet.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Touch it.
It's worth it sometimes to risk an opportunity attack.
So I don't think I can use my charm from all the way over here on that one, can I?
Let me view the name. Let me view the spell real quick.
See if I can't throw it out there.
Are you talking about animal friendship?
Yeah.
30 feet range.
All right. So let's. How close am I to him?
That you can see, and he is within 30 feet, so you don't even have to go near him.
Sweet. Well then, okay, let's do that. I want to try and make that wolf my friend.
One
of my spell slots.
Base int is 3, but, and this is a big but, very funny. These wolves have had their minds twisted by Delore Forest and are not capable of being charmed in such a way.
Son of a bitch. So I just wasted a spell slot then?
Mm-hmm.
Well, fuck.
I couldn't say you can't do it. You had to at least try. There's something else you could have tried, but it's similar to animal friendship, but not a spell. CD probably knows what I mean.
Animal handling.
Yep. You could have tried that as well, but you have to be within melee range to do it.
Alright, so that one would be more trying to do it without magic. So they're magic immune. That mean I can still...
They're not magic immune. They are immune to being charmed for friendship.
Alright. Alright, so Bammy, don't smash that wolf. I want that wolf.
What wolf?
This guy over here.
Okay.
Alright, is that your turn? Are you going to make any attacks?
I was like, can I still attack? I thought, or did that not use my attack ability?
You ought to use your action. So.
Okay, yeah. Good point. I keep forgetting. I'm so used to playing a character that can attack on their bonus action. Do you end your turn then?
I guess so, because I don't think there's really anything else I can do unless I throw my other inspiration, and I think I'll hold off on that for now.
Alright. It is the wolf's turn. This wolf is rather inconveniently for you, Brody. He's going to move right here because there's a tree trunk in his way if he moves 5 feet to the north. And he's going to look towards Nunga Nunga there.
Don't touch me.
This wolf is actually going to turn around to Pavel along with this wolf, which is also going to turn towards Pavel. This wolf, seeing new prey, will decide not to chase Pimpos and instead try to attack Sajuk, and this wolf will pursue Zandy. Which I haven't gotten them all done yet, because there's still one more wolf I have to move, but...
Kind of regretting not killing that wounded one.
5...
Sneeze on it.
10. All right. He is currently propped on the tree trunk, but that doesn't mean anything for attacks or anything. It's just... All right. First attack. I believe I said this one. So it will roll an attack against you, Nunga Nunga.
You're not allowed to touch me.
Chomp. That is an 11, because it has advantage due to a second wolf being near.
What do I compare this against?
Your AC.
12.
Alright, that does not hit. Next will be this wolf, I believe was the next one. It will make an attack at you, Pavel.
Alright, Jesus man, are you ready to get touched?
That is a 14 to hit.
No.
Nope, okay. Next
17.
is this one. Which again will try to attack Pavel.
17.
11 to hit, which again misses.
Blocking these with the shield.
I would say, like, wait, should I have gotten hit by that first wolf that attacked me then? Because I have
13.
a 14.
Another miss.
My god is on my side.
This one will make an attack against you, Sajuk. Oh, you do have to remember that your weapons are actually in the wolves. The wolves that were wounded by your...
I was
so,
wondering about that.
this wolf and this wolf both have axes sticking out of them.
I think you could probably mark that somehow.
Alright. This one will make an attack against you, Sajuk. That is a 21 to hit. Because it has advantage due to pack tactics.
So what do I roll?
You don't roll anything. What is your AC?
Armor class is 18.
Alright, you take 6 piercing damage. And the wolf chomps down on your meaty Goliath chest.
And he needs to make a strength save.
Yep. Okay, you are not knocked prone, although the wolf damn well tries. And last but not least, this wolf is going to make an attack against Sandy. That is a 12 to hit, which does not hit. It doesn't have advantage, but it's the left number for not advantage, so gotta explain it for them. And that's all the wolves' turns. They've moved, they've attacked. Zandy, it is her turn. Well,
I'm still screen sharing, by the way, Ben.
I know.
Not very pleased with this wolf's attempt to attack her. She is going to attack it back, and she has advantage due to flanking. Even though Pimpos is currently prone,
Also,
it's still
have a die for my inspiration, I believe.
Hooray, I am helpful.
Yeah, as long as your companion is not incapacitated, you have flank, basically.
And because I have advantage, I also get sneak attack. So that's roll damage.
Advantage and also within 5 feet, so...
That is a dead wolf. I don't even have to... That's 15 damage. It had 5 health. So it's at negative 5 health. It flops over dead. An axe sticking out of its side.
You mean to make negative 10 health?
Yeah. Did I say negative 5?
I can't do math.
Fetch that
Oh,
axe.
man.
All right, and
so
because there is an axe sticking out of it, I will leave the body there. Zandy's going to go over here, and I can help Pimpos up.
That would be along the lines of an action.
Oh, Well, sorry, Pimpos, I can't help you.
Touch Pimpos as you walk by.
5, 10, 15.
On the token for the ones that dead, you might want to use the X on them for under the status icons. Token status icons.
We're gonna do that.
Or so, I suppose. No, it's just a big red.
I'll do an X. I prefer the X, so
yeah,
it looks better. That's as far as I can move, and sadly it is not flipped. So she will end her turn there. Pavel, your turn.
Okay.
You just saw the Goliath take 8 damage, which he has not deducted from his health, which...
Oh man, I really wish I had one cantrip right now. Oh well.
Wasn't it? Didn't you say 6?
No, I said 8. Oh no, yeah, it is 6. My bad. I misread the number.
Okay.
Do I need to?
I'll go ahead and do it for you this time.
I'm not sure how to do it anyway.
You just click your token, then click the green circle and type minus whatever damage you took.
Or you can do it in your character sheet if you got it pulled up. There's just a little down arrow.
Yep, you can do that as well.
Alright. Just haven't taken damage yet, so...
You took damage there?
Well, I mean...
That was the only wolf that got an attack off. Despite the 4 of them having advantage against Pavel.
3 actually, but yeah.
Yeah, 3, my bad. Okay. And the 1 having advantage against Nunga Nunga. They all missed.
Get better wolves.
Okay. Let's see. If I go for that or that. Yeah, sure. Let's make these wolves radiant. Which one am I going to target with this?
There's still that one I'm wanting to try and see if I can tame. So, this guy here. I don't know how to just ping a square.
Second one, or no, go
ahead and
go to select move and just hold it.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll do that. Okay. The one that is between me and the Goliath. Go ahead and have him make a dex save. Fucking hell.
And that's... Oh, it's full damage if it fails.
Yeah,
so
all or nothing.
That's a 14, just barely avoids damage.
I really hate having a wisdom modifier 3. I should have just meleeed attack.
No kidding.
He's like, I have a -1 to strength, so I don't have a +1 to mace attacks. I couldn't do a crossbow without having disadvantage.
Be right back. Someone. Never mind. My brother's got it.
You know what? I'm gonna make use of a innate racial ability spell, which won't cost me a spell slot. I think I'm going to. What's the least injured wolf over here? What's the least injured looking one?
Of the 6 you can see, that one and that one are the least injured. The rest are hobbling and limping along.
That one I want to try and tame, so don't smash him.
Wait, didn't we say they were
I couldn't charm them, but
they are immune to being charmed by animal friendship.
But I can actually try to
animal handling check.
Handle them. Which I guess it's good I didn't use that one because that probably would have failed.
Which you haven't done that yet because it's not your turn.
Yeah. I'm glad we're not using that one.
I think
I would just get the ship
and as a bonus action onto this one, since I think down here we have that under control.
Probably.
I hope. I'm gonna go ahead and use an innate ability, which won't cost me a spell slot.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do Hunter's Mark on it.
Ooh, good one. I like Hunter's Mark. That's a really good spell. So it is marked as prey, essentially.
Yeah. Give me a green dot on it.
All right.
That was this one up here. And that's basically it for me.
Huh. You get that as a racial spell. Rangers just have that as a normal spell.
Yeah, I can only use it once per long rest, so. But...
And it's concentration, so if you take too much damage or try to use another concentration spell, you lose it as well.
Yeah, which I don't have any other spell slots, so. Anyway, that's it.
Pimpos, you are out of danger, although right in front of you there is a bleeding dead wolf corpse.
With an accent.
I'm gonna stand up and pull the axe out.
Alright, that is your action to... That is... How much move speed do you have? 25? Round that down, you take 12 feet of your movement, or no, 10 feet of your movement to stand up, because I have to roll it down to make sure it matches with the blocks, which are 5 by 5.
Yeah, I personally roll it as, like, he has 10 feet of movement left myself, but that's up to your call.
Oh, roll up?
It's really up to your call.
I say it takes 15 then.
No,
like,
what he's saying is he's halving and then rounding down for what he has left.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Which would essentially be having to 12.5, rounding up to 15 of the 25, so he has 10 feet left. Same conclusion, just different way to go about it.
Yeah.
And then you are no longer prone, so I'll remove that icon from you. And you have 10 feet of movement.
Fuck him up, wizard.
You removed the axe, which you could do once without taking an action for it. So you now have a 2-pound throwing hand axe in your inventory.
Fuck him up, wizard.
Are you going to cast any spells?
Are you going to do anything?
I'm lucky.
It's Crow. He's slow, remember?
Fireball.
Don't got fireball.
Yeah, it's a few more levels for that.
You're a terrible wizard.
And it would be... There's no way he could cast Fireball without risking everyone being hit by it.
Give the big man his axe back.
Fireball.
Throw the axe back at the owner.
Deal. I chunked it at the owner.
I mean, you could try, can't he?
Make a strength roll.
I want to see a hobbit try to throw a fucking axe.
Or no, would it be athletics because he's throwing?
Yeah, both.
Depends on if it's an attack roll or not.
He is not attacking. He is just throwing the axe at the Goliath. He is...
Can you kill that demon, please?
I love the demon.
But that would also be his action, I'd say, as well. So
it'd be your action to toss him his axe.
Okay,
what if he walked up and handed it to him?
Handing the axe over would be an action as well. But it would be a lot less risky and dangerous than just throwing it at him. Because if the throw goes wrong, he could potentially hurt the Goliath or someone else.
No, that's good.
There are 2 wolves over there you could accidentally hit. So, I mean...
I like the odds.
All right. So if you're throwing it, what did you say, CD, about throwing it?
I'd say probably strength.
All right. Roll a strength roll. Not a save. It would just be a regular strength roll. And you would not have advantage. So you would toggle normal and then strength. There you go. Nope. Again,
that's still a save.
Your strength roll is just right next to your saving throws. It's strength, dexterity.
Yeah, just click the big one that says strength.
Yep.
Yeah, well, big number is.
And Sajuk, roll athletics to see if you catch it.
Clunk on the head, please.
All right, you just meet it. You managed to catch the axe in midair, and you now have your throwing axe back. So I will edit that so you can actually use it as an attacking.
I guess at least I was useful.
Equipped, 2 pounds per axe, but you only have 1 currently. All right. And is that your turn, Pimpos?
Yes, I end my turn.
All right, Nunga Nunga.
Nunga smash.
You just saw your little halfling friend throw an axe at your Goliath. Rather dexterity, with a lot of dexterity, actually, it seemed. Even though it was a strength throw. It was rather dexterous.
How could I go here, pick up the axe with my freebie, and throw it over here to attack that wolf?
You do not have the archery feat, so you would not be able to throw it as well as he does, but you could get there with all your movement speed without... Well, you'd have to incite 1 attack of opportunity, actually, so...
And you have to try and pull it out of the wolf?
Yep. You get an attack of opportunity from that one, but not from this one, because you are sidling around this one's gaze, pretty much.
Just pull it out of the wolf and just hit him again with it.
I mean, you could also do that.
You could... Best advice would probably be to throw it at... Yeah,
I suggest...
That's basically what a wizard does at level 1 versus level 20.
I suggest killing the wolves that are surrounding our cleric.
Nah, he's good. He can't be hit. He's got Jesus on his side.
I mean, if you count Jesus as a really sexy lady who resembles a raven, then sure.
So, yeah, Jesus.
Yeah, Jesus. No, I wanted to kill a wolf and get the axe closer to its owner. But apparently I'm not good enough to do that.
You could just throw the axe at the owner, like...
But then I can't hit a wolf.
And I'm weak.
You can still try. It's just not a guarantee that you're going to hit it.
Yeah, I don't want to die from my own party member.
Kill the wolf first, I'd say. Reduce their numbers.
So you can get there by moving around this one's...
I'm gonna move there and attack this one.
This one gets an attack of opportunity. Because you can't move diagonally through them. You have to move around the whole way for 30 move speed. Does a 10 hit?
No.
Okay, you managed to avoid the attack and get there unharmed.
Yeah, I'm attacking.
You are still raging, I believe.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and roll your attack. Ow. You do not have advantage because you are not flanking it.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
You do not have pack tactics.
Javelin is throwing, isn't it?
Yes.
You can also, I think melees have javelins. Hold on. I'll check. Javelin, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, you can melee with javelins as well.
Meh.
And it doesn't have any lesser attack, I don't think.
And I can't just decide I want to pull out a javelin and one hand my hammer and attack twice.
You do not have the two-handed feat, so you could not. You do not have dual wielding feat, rather.
As part of your attack action, as part of the action for the attack, you can pull out a different weapon, but you would holster the other weapon.
Yep. Unless you had the dual wielding feat.
I'm just gonna two-hand that wolf.
It would be a 16 to hit because you do not have advantage currently.
Yeah, take that off.
And that does hit, so roll damage.
He dead.
Most likely, but still roll damage.
Jesus.
That is 14 damage. It is now also at negative 10 health.
Sajuk, I may have broke your axe.
The axe on examination looks okay, but you did come very close to snapping the handle. If your attack had been slightly less accurate, you possibly would have snapped the axe without hitting the wolf.
Everything worked out fine.
If you didn't have the cushion of the body.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
You can use your freebie to remove the axe.
But why would I do that?
I'm just saying you can do it. Not that you have to.
I'm just gonna turn toward this dude and look at him with a stupid look on my face.
Good job.
All right. Sajuk, it is your turn again. You have an axe. And a greatsword.
I also have a net. What could I do with that?
You can attempt to attack with the net. I don't think it has any air effects or anything. Weapon net.
Figure I could ensnare the two wolves that are surrounding the cleric.
A large or smaller creature hit by a net is restrained until it is free. A net has no effect on creatures that are formless or creatures that are huge or larger. A creature can use its action to make a DC 10 strength check, freeing itself or another creature within its reach on a success. Dealing 5...
Which, while it's restrained, creature speed is 0, and its attacks have disadvantage, but also attacks on it have advantage, and it's disadvantage on dex saves.
But does it take an action?
It can take an action to free itself, yes.
No,
assuming it rolls the strength properly.
To use the net.
Or it just attacks the net. It can also do that.
To use the net.
Oh, yeah, because it's an attack.
Okay, well then I'd say just kill him.
And it's a 5 range accurate, 15 range inaccurate throw. So there's no disadvantage for throwing it within 5 feet. Unlike most other ranged weapons.
It's for the most permanent solution and kill the wounded one.
Yeah.
Roll your attack.
Killing is better because it lessens the numbers.
So which one are you attacking?
That one.
That one? Okay. Roll an attack. Great sword, 16 hits. Roll damage.
Oh, he dead as
fuck. At negative 7 health.
They just cleaved it in fucking half.
All right, and that is your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. You now have your reaction back because you took a reaction to catch the axe. Well, now you have a reaction back because the cycle went back to the beginning. So.
Yeet.
All right, it is now Brody's turn again.
All right. Do I get any kind of advantage for flanking this wolf that I'm going to try and train?
Touch it.
No, you do not have advantage.
Since he's there, can he help me train the wolf?
I didn't take the help action.
He has not used guidance either, so...
Yeah.
So I'm on my own with it then?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, that's all I'm trying to do is to see if I can't tame this wolf right here.
You're going to use your action to make an animal handling check.
And
that fails.
Conquered that up. God damn it.
Hey, if I could make a request. Move there instead.
Actually, roll again.
Roll again?
Yeah, because it has to be with disadvantage. So.
Oh, shit. Well, fuck. All right.
Maybe a second animal handling check. And whichever one is lower. Well.
14.
5 still. because
we're counting the left one as the first roll, and then the 5 as the lower roll. So
yeah,
son of a bitch.
So, for reference, it's a DC 15. So you were just off if you had not had disadvantage in the first place.
Son of a bitch.
All right, is that your turn then?
If I could request move there, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll sit right there. I don't think either way I'm not really getting hit for nothing.
Yeah.
Because you are navigating around their attack rather than out of range.
Yeah.
Are you ending your turn?
Yep, I guess that'll be the end of my turn.
All right. Next. Brody, since you're the only target for this one, it is going to attack you.
Shit. So it's the orc.
Well, does an 11 hit? Actually, no. Does a 20 hit because it has pack tactics?
Yeah.
Fuck. I guess my armor class is 14, so I guess that's a hit.
Ooh, that's 9 damage.
Fuck, so I am dead as shit.
And you have to make a strength. Well, no, because he has 7 HP. So.
Oh, okay. Well, you're unconscious then. That was 0
dead
health.
as shit.
Yeah. Well, no, just unconscious.
Yeah, you still have your death saves to make, which I can take care of that.
All right, and then this one will make an attack at you, which it also has pack
can
tactics.
Sure as hell try.
Does a 24 hit?
Like I said, it can certainly try.
That is 11 damage.
I think it tried.
This is not going well.
Oh fuck! I am unconscious.
All right, so we're being chewed on.
You can fix that, huh?
I was until that came up.
If we get out of combat, we can stabilize.
Yeah, you can also stabilize with the DC 10 medicine check. Or a healer's kit, which...
And then this one will make its attack, which it does not have pack tactics, but it's still going to attack you, Sajik. Or no.
Yeah. Well, too bad I'm dead.
It's going to attack Zandy.
Medicine.
A 13 will miss. And that's all of the wolf's turn. Well, that went very badly.
A little bit, yeah.
You just had to go touch the wolf, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
That was maximum damage.
You can remove. You can remove the Hunter's Mark, by the way, since that concentration ends when I go unconscious.
Oh yeah, good point. That was maximum damage against Brody without a critical 9.
I guess it really did not want to be my friend.
Or no, 10 is the maximum damage. My bad, because it's 2d4 plus 2. So.
All right, so I just got 1 less. Oh boy. Either way, it was still gonna kill me.
All right, Zandy just saw 2 of her allies fall, and she's not happy about it. So she's gonna move here, which gives advantage on this one, and make a rapier attack. That hits, and it's a sneak attack. That is... nope. 8 damage.
Well, at least now I can explain how death saves work.
There's a rule handout and everything. Read it. And
That's for losers.
then she can't really do anything else because she took her action, so she can't do another action. Next, Pavel. You just saw 2 of your allies fall in battle.
He is
one of them was me.
And coincidentally, they were both of your healers.
Okay.
Brody, being a bard, is also technically a healer.
Although I don't think I have any of my healing shit yet.
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and yeah, fuck it. I'll private roll my death save.
All right. Oh, it's Pavel, not Pimpos. My bad.
Yeah. Okay. That's that then.
I don't know if that's a failure or a success.
DC 10 for death saves. 1s are 2 failures, and 20s a 6 instant revival with 1 HP.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. If you roll 20 on a death save, then you're instantly stabilized, and you have 1 HP.
All right. So you have a second one on your next turn, I believe.
Yeah. So.
And that's 1 success.
Yeah.
Next
well, thanks for spoiling it.
Oh, they don't know what the number was, so.
Nope.
So.
Next turn, Pimpos. You just saw 2 of your allies fall in battle. Against some stinking low-life wolves.
Oh, man. Pack Tactics is rough.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Especially on PC races, as you've seen on my Sunday game, or Saturday game.
Yeah. Earth to Crow.
I'm here, I'm thinking.
So you can still cast some spells, or you can try and make a melee attack.
Fireball.
That probably would not do anything.
This wolf is still full health.
And there's not really anything that you can do. You don't really want to keep it alive, considering it just killed your ally.
What? Crow?
Yeah, friendship is
keeps changing underneath.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. I clicked the thing. I was seeing what else he could do besides cast the spells. Go ahead and do your thing. I'm sorry. I was messing with your sheet.
Hello. I'm gonna dance light.
Oh my god.
Okay.
And what's my movement right now?
25. You can also take the dash as your bonus action since you have that. So you can move up to 50 technically.
Does he?
Yeah, he used that.
Right.
He hasn't been knocked out.
Actually, if he's casting Dancing Lights, he'll end that spell.
Is it a concentration?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yep. And Dancing Lights is also concentration. So which one are you doing? Are you going to go ahead with the Dancing Lights?
No, I'm going to move.
Okay. So no Dancing Lights after all. You're moving to right there. And roll an attack if you're going to do that. Pretty decent. That will hit. Roll damage. What the hell was that?
That was an Awu, apparently.
That is a dead wolf. Oh no, that isn't the damage. You just click your right where it says quarterstaff. You click that, which I rolled the damage for you. That is still a dead wolf. I just got confused by the 12 strength.
I got confused by the sound.
Yeah.
I was wondering how that would be a 12 damage from
Pimpos.
a fucking wizard.
Is your turnover? It is
a now I cast Dancing Light.
You cannot.
Stop
you
it.
did not cast an act. You did not cast a spell as your action, so you can't cast a spell as your bonus action.
He can.
He can?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, it would still drop concentration on your expeditious retreat.
Only if it's another concentration spell.
Yeah, which Dancing Lights is, so.
Yeah, and Dancing Lights is also an action, so. Which he uses action to attack.
I is done.
Okay. Nunga Nunga. You saw 2 of your allies fall in battle.
Nunga smash.
All right.
Shift over. Shift over for the advantage, I'd say.
Oh yeah, no, he's still get advantage even though he's incapacitated.
Actually, yeah, that's right. I forgot he's incapacitated. So never mind. You probably wouldn't have done that then.
Yeah, I forgot. Would have gotten an opportunity to attack against that one as well. So
yeah, I forgot that the centaur is down.
Nunga smash.
Solely because I was going to get him up, or at least stabilize him, but
then that other wolf had to roll a nat 20.
Yeah.
16 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage. That is a dead wolf.
Yeet!
Whoops. Alright, there is only 2 wolves left.
How long does my rage last?
Is it just one wolf?
That one... Oh, yeah. Pimpos killed that one. So, yeah, it's only the one wolf that's between Pavel and Brody.
Yeah.
Sajuk.
Oops.
Or... Nunga, you just did something that you can't do.
I said oops.
I know. Do you end your turn?
Yeah.
Sajuk, you have a throwing axe, and that wolf is looking wounded. It is also the last one.
I guess we'll finish this.
Fuck it up.
Do I need,
Kick his
I need to be like
ass,
20 feet away
Seabass.
to use the axe, don't I?
He is within 10 feet, so you can still use the axe, yes.
Even the halfling got one in. Come on.
What'd you say?
What'd you say?
I won't be at a disadvantage.
Bro, stop!
Nope.
Stop
No
what?
disadvantage. No disadvantage. He's within 20 feet.
That echo.
Yeah, it's not in melee range, so it's not disadvantage on the attack.
Chrono entered
What
channel.
he said.
Alright. Who's next then? Let's see.
Make sure you toggle on the archery feat so you get the +2 to the roll.
Fighting style, but yeah.
Yeah. A 10 will miss.
That's unfortunate.
That's
And
my
you do
action
not
then.
have the second axe, so you can't. The axe is now buried in the dirt next to Brody and Pavel's dead bodies.
You could still walk over here and grab this for a free.
Yep, although you would not be able to attack with it.
So that's my action then. Use my greatsword.
You use the hand axe as your action. You can still walk over and retrieve your other hand axe for free. All right. Now that is your turn.
Whoops. What the fuck? That's not... Hello? There we go.
What?
Hello?
What are you
What?
trying to do?
Stop breaking shit.
There.
I have enough movement to get next to the wolf, right?
Yep. All right. Brody, it is your turn. I need you to make a death saving throw, which you
How
can
do I do
read
that?
how to do those
Yeah.
using the handout visible in the journal under rules handouts.
It's simple enough. Just click on death saves on your sheet next to hit dice.
all right.
Click on the word death saves. Yeah. That's a failure.
Yep.
That's
so
one
you have
failure.
one failure on the 3 potential. And that is your turn.
Does he
You
still
only
have to
die. You only die if you get 3 failures, or you
If
are
we
dealt
win
damage.
before that.
Yeah.
If we win before that, you're good, right?
Yeah.
Or do you still have
Yep.
to roll?
Yeah. If you do get attacked while you're making death saves, it is 2 instant failures.
Which most DMs are not douchey enough to.
I mean,
I've killed someone before with.
I know a DM that has had a dragon cast fireball, or no, flame breath onto characters that are making death saving throws.
Yeah.
He's currently playing in this game. I didn't die, but one of my friends did. All right. So this wolf, panicking, will turn to you, Brody, or not Brody, Sajuk, and he will make an attack. Does a 15 hit?
how would I know?
Your AC.
What's your AC?
18.
It does not hit then. All right, that's the wolf's only turn because it can't move anywhere. I mean, it could, but it's not going to. It's cornered and angry, so it's going to stay where it is. Zandy's turn.
What a retard.
She is going to move here, and let's see if I can... I had that with advantage, so it's a 5. I failed.
I believe that is. Let me double check.
Tried to stabilize Pavel, and instead I just failed.
Turns out you just shoved a needle in his eye.
That wasn't a needle.
Bruh. Why are you trying to fuck my eye?
I hope that wasn't a saving throw failure. You know, it's actually, I think it's in the rule handout.
Did you just kill our Jesus follower?
No.
I want to say it might be. I'm looking it up right now.
On the death saving throw handout, it doesn't say anything about failing a medicine check for stabilization. So.
Okay, yeah, that's just a house rule then, for death saves being added on failed stabilization checks. So yeah.
I'm not gonna add that.
yeah, that's just a house rule then that I've heard of.
All right. Oh wait, shit! Hold on. I still have inspiration.
Yeah. That's a D6.
Oh shit! You're stable.
Okay, nice.
You have 1 HP, but you're prone.
No, actually, when you're stable, you're at 0 HP, but you don't have to make saves anymore.
Oh, okay.
You regain 1 HP by every hour, basically.
I forgot I had. I'm glad I remembered that before I did my turn.
Yeah.
I am the halfling was the first one on his.
Stable, unconscious. If you succeed on the stabilization check, the creature is stable, but still unconscious. However, it doesn't have to make death saving throw failures, and it regains 1 hit point after 1d4 hours. However, if the creature takes any damage in this state, it is no longer stable and must start rolling death saves again. But it will reset the death save counter to be nothing at all. So
that's good, at least.
Yeah. So
I'll keep the sleepy icon for unconscious, or no? Yeah.
Could use that for that one for death saving.
Medic.
Yeah, the sleepy icon will be unconscious, and then the other icon, the skull, will be for dying, basically.
Yeah.
All right, that is Zandy's turn. She managed to stabilize Pavel.
Do you want me to roll the d4, or do you want to roll the d4 for how long it'll take for 1 hit point to be regained?
You go ahead and do it.
Okay. 4 hours.
Pavel, you don't have to make any saving throws, but you can't do anything. So, yeah. Pimpos, it is your turn. You just saw Zandy stabilize Pavel.
Fireball the fuck out of that wolf.
And risk killing your entire squad in the process. Which he can't do, but if he could.
Yeah.
No, I say.
You can move here and get an attack. That is within your move range.
I say.
Wiser words were never spoken.
$15. Okay. And then you can roll an attack.
So is the wolf being flanked between...
Yep, that is flanking, so it is advantage. You can roll again to see if you roll higher.
I don't think he's going to.
I think he's good.
It could have been a nat 20. It wasn't, but roll damage on the first one. The very first one, the 21.
Yeah.
So just click where it says quarterstaff one-handed in the chat. That is a dead wolf. All right, we have completed this encounter.
Hallelujah, we almost got eaten by wolves.
This feels
Bro, to the rescue.
You know what's weird to think about for me? The wizard has a higher strength score than me.
He got really good rolls on his stats, to be fair.
Yeah.
Let me see. He has nothing below 13. Oh no, he has 12 on his strength. Everything is above 13 otherwise.
I have 2 that are below 10.
Ouch.
I've got 2 10s, and then everything else is 13, 15.
All right.
15.
My highest roll is a fucking 14. And that means my wisdom
ended.
I'm a beast of a halfwit.
I'd say keep turn order going. Because of death saves.
Right. Pimpos, are you going to do anything else? You used your action to attack.
And it's an action to stabilize, so.
Someone save.
How much more movement do I?
You have 10 feet of movement. So
I'm going to step out of the way.
Okay. Nunga, it is your turn. You just witnessed the goblin stabilize Pavel here.
Band-Aid pre.
And the halfling fell off the wolf.
There's nothing to attack, so you can try to stabilize him with a medicine check.
I'm just gonna walk over here and start.
Do you come out of your rage?
With my club.
Do you drop rage?
It's gonna end either way.
Yeah. So you can just drop it now and deduct one of your rage tokens.
I'm going to angrily try to save him.
Roll a medicine check under your skills. That fails, unfortunately, and you do not have inspiration.
Poking my unconscious body.
Hey, wake up!
Sajuk, you just saw Nunga try and fail to stabilize Brody.
How much medicine did he have?
You need to roll a 10 to stabilize someone, but you get basically infinite attempts to stabilize so long as they're still alive.
Yeah.
But how much did Nunga have?
He had a 7. He needed a 10.
Save me, pre.
It's not like you still have to roll a 10.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone else had inspiration from him.
Nope.
Either.
Hey!
I guess.
Brody, you are now stable, although unconscious.
Yay. Alright, so I need to roll a 1d4, right?
Whoops, not that. Yeah, I can do it or you can do it. Either one works.
Alright, so I'll be good after an hour.
Yep. Okay, and with that is the end of combat.
Brody with all the retarded rolls.
Right. I'm getting all the not useful ones.
That won't help anything at all. All
By
right.
the wolf
pilfers the body.
I kind of feel bad for those rolls.
Yeah, that one hurt.
But it's also getting dark because that combat, I think we took 4 or 5 turns.
Yeah, and each round is 6 seconds. So
it was about 30 minutes of combat. It is now 7 o'clock, I believe, because I said it was 6:30 when you entered the forest. I think.
So we gotta wait like 4 hours for.
No, it's 7:30 because you took an hour traveling, got ambushed by the wolves, then you took 30 minutes in combat. No, 3 minutes in combat because 6 seconds.
So here we go. Somebody needs to make a campfire.
We took less than a minute in combat.
30
so
seconds.
We need 4 hours for Pavel to stabilize, or
you guys can take a long rest.
Yeah, which will put us all at max and have all of our abilities refreshed, which I wouldn't mind.
Possible for us to skin the wolves or something?
And not at this level.
I thought it's a cantrip for bards, isn't it?
No.
What is it?
Oh. Which he's not conscious anyway, so.
Yep.
Alright, we're still gonna take a long rest because that's all the wolves dead.
Someone should keep eye out. Also, experience?
Yeah. I kind of feel bad for this. So,
nothing.
Normally, these things are only worth 50 EXP, and there's 6 of us, and there is 6 wolves, so it would only be 50. but because I almost killed 2 of you, I think I'm gonna go ahead and say you guys can all level up to level 2.
All right. So what we have now?
I thought. Wait, how much do we need to level up to begin with?
It's like 300-ish.
It's 200 or 300 total.
It is 300.
So we're just getting 275 from killing a wolf.
You're getting 275 because 2 of you almost died in the process.
Yeah.
Technically 3, yeah. So go ahead and level yourself up. You character mancer.
All right.
0.
Roll or average for your bonus HP. It's up to you.
If you roll goes Burr.
Wait, how do I? What do?
On the right-hand corner where it says experience, put 300 and then do the character mancer.
Put up a little box there.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Hey, 654.
So what do I get if I roll, or what's the average one if I take it?
Average just gives you average for that level. Roll if you want to go for the whim of the dice.
Like, what does it roll?
Cunning action. What the hell is cunning action?
Cunning action allows you to do
Fucking I'll roll.
something
and I got
as a bonus action as a rogue.
Ah, okay.
That's how rogues are able to do. It's a very useful thing.
That's basically how rogues can attack in twice in one turn.
No. It allows rogues to use the dash, disengage, or hide action as a bonus action.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
And it's a really good feature to have.
No multi-classing.
Now I should get my Jack of all trades thing, right?
Yep. And that should be enabled automatically.
Hey, I'm at 16 HP now as Zandy.
Which
Song of Rest.
I think it'll be added automatically, but double check. Jack of all trades actually applies to your initiative as well.
As long if you don't have proficiency in initiative.
Which you can.
Good point. You can't, so.
So does
yeah, because initiative is counted as an ability check, so.
Alright. So I'll just get extra point to that then.
Is it going to add these things automatically to my character sheet?
What?
It should.
Class
bonus health? Yeah, it
features and shit.
Yep. Unless you're a custom class, which I don't think any of us are, so.
Alright, so I'll have Jack of all trades and Song of Rest. But actually, that seems pretty useful.
Yep.
You can use
Song of Rest, I believe, you can play it, and it makes a short rest count as a long rest, I think.
You see the music, blah, blah,
blah. It increases healing from hit dice during a short rest.
You can all restore spell slots, health, etc.
Alright. I can get a new spell.
Sammy, you get your rage token back.
But yeah, Song of Rest, you can use soothing music or oration to help revitalize your wounded allies during a short rest. If you or any friendly creatures who can heal your performance regain hit points by spending hit dice at the end of the short rest, each of those creatures regains an extra 1d6 hit points.
Long rest, you just regain all your hit points anyway, so.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. I get to just barge in, say fuck it all, and just brave shit now.
Alright. Ignore the fact that you just spent an 8-hour rest among wolf corpses.
Yeah.
It's like fix my unseen servant to pilfer the body.
Once the rest is done, make sure you guys all have your HP proper. Make sure you save your character mancer.
Do I just need to roll for that?
If you want to, you can roll for HP. Otherwise, just average.
Does it? What's the difference?
I feel like I should probably pick up a healing thing. Should I do healing word?
Average is more reliable, but roll you can potentially get higher.
I got an 8 on my roll.
Well.
Oh, you get a spell slot, don't you?
Yep.
Pick whatever spell you like. They all have descriptions, so.
So, how do you change your attributes, or can you?
I think I only get one spell, right? Or do I have to lose one?
No, you don't lose one.
You can swap out one.
Yeah,
I believe.
If you only have level 1 spell slots available and you have all of them filled, then you can swap one out for another.
All right. Well, how many can I have for a level 1 then?
It tells you on the character mancer.
Yeah. As a bard at 2nd level, you can have 3 spells. No, 5 spells now.
All right. So 1, 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't tell me. It just says level 1.
Yeah. You have 5 spells now at level 2.
You can add one new level. You can add one new spell. Currently, you only know 3. So.
I know 4 actually. Animal friendship, charm person, featherfall, and long strider.
So yeah, you can add one more.
All right.
If you want a recommendation, I'd recommend Healing Word. I believe that's a bard spell, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, Healing Word. I was figuring that one or Cure Wounds. The difference is one is a ranged one, but does less healing. Cure Wounds does more, but I have to actually be up close enough to touch.
Yep. Yeah, Healing Word is also a bonus action as well, so you can use your main action for something else and Healing Word someone.
Oh, I didn't know it was a bonus.
It's whichever one you want to go with.
Oh, yeah, if it's a bonus action, then yeah, I'll go with that.
Although if you want to have fun, you can do Hideous Laughter.
What's Hideous Laughter do? Let me see.
You can just make you can just make a creature start laughing.
As long as they fail to save.
Yep. And it becomes prone and incapacitated. Unless it has an intelligence score of 4 or less. So it wouldn't have worked on these wolves, but...
Yeah, which means that because it's incapacitated, it can't take actions or reactions.
Until it makes the save again.
Yeah. So it's basically unable to do anything. However, if it is attacked while it's laughing, it does have advantage on the save.
Yep.
There is an inspiration checkbox on the character sheet.
It doesn't do anything. You still have to roll the d6. That's basically just to remind yourself that you have inspiration.
Yeah. So I'm able to swap out the spells that I already know then if I want to do one of these other ones.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking the Hideous Laughter will probably be more useful than Long Stride will end up being.
Possibly. So you could deselect Long Strider, select Hideous Laughter, and then select Hideous Words or Hideous Healing Word.
Hideous Words.
Or Cure Wounds.
Yeah, they'll take Healing Word and Hideous Laughter.
Alright.
Cantrip,
so deselect Long Strider then.
Yep.
And then review and save.
Alright.
I cast Fog Cloud and Dancing Light.
Did you do your level up, Pro?
I did.
Sir, check my sheet out.
Oh, I already added Healing Word to my thing. Sweet.
Looks like it, yep.
During the long rest, I would
and I've got 3 spells
people keep watch during the long rest.
Yeah, we'll have people keep long rest. We'll have people keep watch as soon as we... Which, obviously, Pavel and Brody can't do because they were still recovering. Jinx, do you need help, or do you want me to do it for you?
Yeah, I'm just looking at what I have.
Go ahead and just apply changes.
But yeah, watches typically are 2 hours. Long rest is 8 hours. So divide evenly. That'd be 4 watches throughout the long rest.
Usually we do 3 in Kyo's game, but that works too.
It depends on the DM mainly.
I'll do a watch as long as I pilfer in body.
I'd say 3 watches. Around... That math is kind of confusing.
So about the wolves, could we possibly use them for food or skin them or something?
If you want to make a survival check to attempt to get some wolf pelts, you can.
Because we might need that for the colder environment for everyone else.
Pilfer the body.
And if anyone wants to assist him as well, this will be after the rest ends.
All right, then I will assist him in, looting the corpses of the wolves.
Guidance.
I started
Guidance.
Yeah.
You can roll again because you have assistance. You have advantage. You get a second roll.
Plus 1d4?
Plus 1d4, yep.
Yeah.
So you roll a d4. Alright, a 9, you do manage to skin one of the wolves, and about halfway through attempting to skin the other one, your hand gives out and you drop the knife.
Can I also try to skin one?
Yes, you can.
I would also like to try and skin a wolf.
Make survival rolls.
Alright.
Unless someone's assisting
what the fuck?
Then you get advantage. Danny, no one said you were assisting you. Brody, you don't need assistance. Don't even really need
so I roll again?
Nobody said you were getting assisted, so...
Guidance and his intuition. Me. Oh, fuck.
Okay.
Add my jack of all trades thing, I wonder. Not that I need it, but...
Do you have survival check marked normally?
Yeah, or it's not marked.
Okay.
It should be added. Already. What's your wisdom? What's your wisdom modifier?
1.
Yeah, it's added.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Because it adds half your proficiency rounded down.
I'm gonna make absolute sure.
Right.
But
well, you can hover over your 20 and see what you actually rolled. You rolled an 18.
Actually, I think so because my intelligence is 0 and it's saying I have history with a 1 now.
You have jack of all trades check mark, so you're good.
Yeah.
Brody, you managed to successfully skin 2 wolves.
Also, double check and make sure it's applying to the initiative as well, because jack of all trades does apply to initiative. What's his dex mod?
Just roll initiative and you can hover over the number you roll.
For Brody, what's his dex mod?
Yeah.
3.
Okay.
It only added 3.
And what's his initiative modifier?
Or, no, wait.
Brody, he has an initiative modifier of 4.
Okay, yeah, it's added then.
Alright.
Woohoo.
Brody, you managed to successfully skin 2 wolves without dropping your knife.
Alright, so I add just wolf skin to my peg?
Add it to your bio loot treasure at the very bottom of your bio tab.
Also, I'm looking forward to making use of this.
And then,
2 wolf pelts.
Mark another creature's life force for termination. Jesus Christ!
Nunga, you attempt to skin a wolf, and during your attempt, you accidentally slice through its neck and nearly decapitate it.
I thought you were going to say my own hand.
Only stopped by... Well, if you had gotten a nat 1, it would have been through your... But you are only stopped by its spine, so your failure is pretty evident. Pavel, you do manage to successfully skin 1 wolf. Pimpos, you skin 1 wolf and nearly fail, but you pull out and...
He pulls out.
I pulled out.
Strong.
Yeah, right.
That's all 6 wolves skinned. You managed to finish skinning the one that... You managed to finish skinning the one that Sajuk failed to finish. And I believe that's all 6, if my numbers add up. So you each have 1 wolf pelt, except for Nunga and Brody, who has 2. And Nunga has none.
I'm making a wolf hat.
You motherfucker.
Wait, hold on. Let me see I did this right. That's 1 success, 1 success. 2 successes. 1 success. 2, 3, 4. Oh no, there's still 1 wolf pelt left. Because that's only 5 successful skinnings.
Except our centaur got 2, so that's 6 wolves.
Yeah.
3 successes from regular people plus the 2 the centaur did. That's 5. You failed, Benny.
Oh, can I try and get the rest of his?
If you want to.
I will.
That is a damaged wolf pelt, though, because he did almost cut off its head.
Never mind.
I think I got it anyway.
Can you stop? Can you get these rolls when you actually need them?
You managed to successfully salvage the damaged pelt off of the wolf that Nunga almost...
Alright, so would I put that down as a damaged wolf pelt, or is it, good to do it?
Damaged wolf pelt, yes. It's going to be significantly less valuable if you try to sell it to someone. I
would like to get rolls out, during the fights. That'd be nice.
Yeah, no kidding. I'm gonna go go ahead and delete the wolves because they had no noteworthy loot on them besides their pelts. None of you have alchemical supplies or anything like that, so you can't harvest blood or anything.
I mean, we could just steal their bones. Just carry that skull around.
Well, Nunga Nunga can still keep the head that he almost ripped off.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah!
Roll survival to see if you finish removing its head. And you will get assistance this time.
So,
plus you have guidance, so... Yep. Just toggle advantage on and roll, or do that. Now roll a second one. Just normal second one. And you have guidance on that 12, D4. So roll a d4. Hey, you just succeeded. I'd say it was a DC 15 to finish cutting off its head, so...
So do I add a wolf head to my inventory?
To your bio treasure, yeah. Because this is like a loot of battle rather than...
Wait, huh?
Go to your bio tab. Am I shouting? I sound like I'm shouting.
Wait, nope. How do I get rid of... How do I get rid of this? Ah!
What? Hold on. Are you still screen sharing? Yeah, you are. Of course you are.
Except my character she's on my other screen. I did this.
Click the lock icon where it says modify, and then just click the trash can icon. There you go. Then go to bio tab, and then under treasure, add intact wolf head, complete with skull and eyes and brain.
You're an intact wolf skin.
Yes, basically.
I was wondering, are we taking the meat too?
There is not any meat that you can find. These are twisted, basically mutant wolves.
I killed them. I killed 2 with a hammer.
I'm starting to think that I would not have really been able to make them into a pet.
No. Even if you had a roll to 15 on, caused it to retreat from battle.
What if he got a nat 20?
It still would have retreated from battle.
You're a communist.
Aww. That's what the handout says. I gotta go by the handout.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want with it. The handout's just a guide.
Well, I see. All right. You continue on your journey. Are you still leaving the White Hovel?
Lord of the Wolves.
That was a good nap.
It is now approximately 4:30 in the morning because you slept for 8 hours and you went to sleep at 7:30. So 5 o'clock in the morning.
All right.
No.
Quick question.
7 to 8, 8 to 9, 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12. 3 o'clock in the morning, rather. I'm mathing wrong. Go ahead.
How's the grave? Do I sense anything within 60 feet that's undead?
1 moment.
That isn't behind total cover or protection from divination.
How fast do you travel at normal speed again?
3 an hour.
3 miles per hour?
Yeah. Which that only lasts for 6 seconds, because that's until the end of my next turn.
Oh. You do not. Alright. We did not do watches, actually. So, who's taking first watch?
Me.
Okay. You need to make a perception check. Normal. Or no. Do you have dark vision?
Yeah.
Okay. You make a perception check normal, then.
Let's go.
You do not notice anything during your watch, and in fact, you nearly fall asleep towards the end of it.
How many hours is that?
8 divided by 3, because we're only doing 3 watches. So.
Give me a moment, I'll get that.
2 in
2
20
in
minutes.
6 hours, basically.
22 minutes.
Basically.
That's exactly a third.
It is? Oh, I'm not paying attention. I'm sorry. So, next watch. Nunga Nunga goes to sleep.
Who's gonna come wake my dead ass up?
Right.
And Brody cannot take watches because they are still recovering. Technically,
they would have come to being conscious an hour in. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, Jinx already rolled.
Jinx, you do hear some very distant wolf cries, but you don't see anything near the camp. And finally, who takes the last watch? I will do that.
I should have been awakened by now.
Okay, sure, if you want to take it.
They're welcome to join me and give assistance if they want.
Whoever's awake. I'll say Zandy is awake, so she'll give assistance because she...
guidance on myself, along with Hunter's intuition.
Okay. And
as well as my other cheat codes.
I've got to add the advantage. 17 plus 4.
21. You again hear the wolves, but they sound much further away than when Sajuk reported hearing them to you.
Alright. And I'll just basically slump back down. As I'm at 1 HP, basically. Or around 1 HP.
When the long rest is finished at the end of Pavel's watch, you all can decide to either wait, not resting, but wait for light, which won't do much because this is a twisted, dark forest, or you can continue on.
Shouldn't you be at 2 HP? It's been 8 hours.
He full healed because it's a full rest.
Wait.
Yeah.
I would say continue on because, I mean, I got light and shit, too.
Okay. And are you going to lead the way again, Pavel?
Certainly.
All right.
I have the best bonuses for it.
I will touch
get us into the battle formation that you were before the wolves attacked.
Nunga.
That is not correct. That is correct.
And I think I should keep some kind of distance so we come up on something I can charge him.
And you need to make another...
First up, before I set off, light on my shield for the others that don't have dark vision.
All right.
I actually thought we throw the goblin on top of the horse.
You need to make another survival check, which can be done with advantage if someone assists.
Yeah. I shall assist.
Okay.
I climb on top the centaur.
Guidance.
Hold on. Who just moved their token?
Crow.
Crow, where did you put your damn token? Don't do that. Sorry, Bammy. Sorry. This is our walking formation for now.
Guidance.
Damn it. Guidance. Okay. Roll that advantage survival check.
With guidance and Hunter's intuition.
You do successfully wander into Helene's grave.
Right.
Yeah, we did it.
Eyes of the grave. 60 feet. Not behind total cover or protection from divination. Undead.
Hold on 1 second. I want to see if there's a... Is this on the map? Apparently there is not a map for it.
Yeah.
Okay. You do detect a ghost nearby.
Alright.
I'm afeard of ghosts.
Okay, now I have some lore to read. The trail Ilaria has left, marked by gouges in the tree trunks, leads you to a small grove of trees covered in sweet-smelling wisteria vines. The purple flowers of the vines hang down, petals falling like snow onto the ground. Among the trees, a mound of moss-covered rocks are piled before a boulder with the carved initials H.A. Without warning, the wind picks up and a sudden chill makes it so you can see your breath. From behind the grave, a figure made of mist, cold, and light rises, forming the shape of an old human woman wearing leather armor. Her eyes are wild, and her hair is pulled back into a tight bun. She looks at you with a stare that could freeze a dragon. Why have you come? Speak, for your life depends on the answer.
Don't quit your day job.
Bracing up with my holy symbol and blazing shield, holding it up in front of me. We have come in search of Alaria Faywing's pieces for the vault.
You know Alaria? How is she?
She has passed, unfortunately.
I don't believe you! You can try and make a convention. You can try and convince her.
I will persuade them. I will perform her dying breaths.
I will assist on that persuasion, even though I'm not good at... I'm not making the roll because I have shit charisma.
You're also doing guidance, I assume.
Sure.
I actually have 14 charisma.
I have 8 charisma, so you have better than me.
I'll assist with my 13.
All right, so everyone is insisting me on just playing out the funeral at this point.
You just need an advantage persuasion roll, basically.
Yeah.
All right.
And guidance as well. Which might not need.
Okay. After a minute of denying and wailing, the centaur manages to raise his voice enough to get her attention and convince her that her dear friend Alaria is dead. She calms down and then asks you to speak normally. Who just disconnected?
Someone's dead.
Not I.
That was Jinx.
Yep.
His internet must have gave out.
Yeah. You made it so far.
Speak normal, he just gets DC'd.
Shit, I don't know how to talk!
So, now that Helene, the ghost, seems calm and does not seem hostile, you can talk to her about why you have come.
Alright, so I'm hearing is, we had to jump on the ghost. Or the ghost.
I'm just gonna look at her and be like, so like, does it hurt? Can you feel this? And I just start poking through her.
Please do not do that.
I mean,
Cast burning hands, magic missile.
Despite my convictions on beings like yourself, being a grave clerk of the Raven Queen, as you might be aware, may or may not be aware.
Oh, I see.
We have come for the 3 pieces of the puzzle pieces for the vault in Alaria's backyard.
What I miss?
Nothing.
Well, if you are her latest batch of prized pupils, and you seek the tokens, then you must prove to me you are who you say. I have other methods of discovering the truth, but they are less pleasant. You there, centaur, you look like a bard type.
Indeed,
perform for me your finest routine, using a charisma check, or a performance, rather.
I'll be pulling out my bagpipes, singing and dancing like a goddamn fool. That's performance. Anyone assisting me?
I think the other performer should assist.
I think this might not be a good idea to assist on.
This is not something that you can have assistance with. You have to do it yourself, or she will get angry about it.
Yeah.
All right. Just normal.
Which means no guidance as well.
Nope.
Right, well, my performance is like the highest thing aside from acrobatics. I think we should be all right. Fingers crossed. And I think we're good.
What do you do? Explain your routine that you do.
I start jumping and dancing around, blasting bagpipes, playing all kinds of songs, putting on a nice show. You just watch as my horse body starts doing flips through the air. Wondering how the hell I pull that off.
Look at this fucker, what he can do when he's sober.
Right? Again, just my acrobatics pretty fucking high.
Okay then.
While playing bagpipes. Yes, I'm basically playing that.
Please stop that. Okay, that she is mildly satisfied. Next, she looks at Pavel. You look like a cleric type.
I mean, I did say it outright.
Oh, yeah, right. If you are a cleric, then show me how to stop a bleeding person from dying.
He can't even save himself!
Could I have perhaps a volunteer for my friends?
Yes. If you would like to wound one of your friends for my amusement.
Certainly.
Nunga. Nunga, headbutt tree.
I go charging headfirst into the biggest, nearest tree.
I mean, I was just gonna stab her with one of my crossbow bolts, but I guess that works.
Just dive in the tree as hard as you can.
Roll a strength check to see how hard you smack into it.
Oh god, no.
You're gonna tackle a tree.
Thank God.
Oh, no.
You hit the tree pretty lightly. It rings your head and bounces your skull, but you are not bleeding.
Alright.
Well, that doesn't help.
Here's a question.
Hmm?
Would be reasonable to do guidance for myself for this.
Technically, you're not getting
help from anybody, so I think that counts.
It's like it'd just be my own ability, basically.
Yeah, technically you're not getting help from anyone but yourself, so...
So... Quick prayer to the Raven Queen before, for guidance, and...
Medicine check.
I forgot to disable advantage. 17.
13 plus 4, that will succeed. And she seems satisfied. Thank you. Who here among you is a fighter?
Nunga.
That'll be the this big guy here, and Pablo will motion to the Goliath.
You, fighter, climb to the top of that tree in less than a minute. And it's just going to be a tree that she gestures at. I need a athletics check. Straight athletics check.
Alright, 1 second.
Let's see, one of us is going to fuck this up and have to, fight the ghost.
It'll be me.
Probably. She'll ask you to do math questions.
But then again, I couldn't even dive into a tree right.
Very true. Oh, I would have laughed my ass off if you rolled a nat 20.
Oh god.
To see you tackle through the tree.
Sorry, what was the check again?
Athletics. Straight, no advantage, so it's just normal.
So do I need to uncheck this?
No,
Uncheck
just click on it.
Just click normal and then roll athletics in your skills.
Oh, there he is. 21.
All right. You do manage to climb up the tree that was only about twice your height. Rather surprising to your companions, given how large you are.
Hopefully the branches don't
satisfied. She seems satisfied. Are any of you amongst your party a paladin?
I do not believe.
No? Okay. How about a rogue? And Zandy will pipe up. Woo, 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 that's me!
Okay.
Horsey kick.
You, rogue, balance on that tree's thinnest branch. And she points to the same one that Sajuk just ran up.
Am I still on the tree?
No, you got down.
I like to think I wanna say he's on the tree. What the fuck?
She seems very satisfied, and Zandy, when dismounting the tree, even does a front flip and lands on her feet.
Show off.
Superhero dive.
And the last of you look like a wizard, correct?
Yeah,
Fireball.
sure, I guess.
The last?
Talking to Crow.
I said, sure, I guess.
Tell me a secret of the multiverse that I do not know. And make a Arcana check. And then, if you want, you can also roleplay the answer.
Where would be the Arcana?
Under your skills.
Should be the third one down.
Yep. Acrobatics, animal handling, arcana. She seems less than satisfied, but ultimately she does relent. You are Ilaria's pupils. Fun fact, we only needed one success out of everyone that did it. I just wanted to do it for everyone.
Nothing for the barbarian.
Always gets ignored.
No, there's no barbarian check. I'm sorry.
I mean, we could
my
have
story to her was for the multiverse was there was a version of her that was.
She does not seem to believe you, but she is satisfied that you are all still Ilaria's pupils, even though the wizard seems like he's a bit off the rocker, so to speak.
Oh, so you know what I just remembered?
What?
I have proficiency in Goblin and Orc languages.
Of course you do. She opens an extra-dimensional space that only she can access and produces tiles 7, 8, and 9 for unlocking Ilaria's treasure. Then she slowly starts to fade away. Now go. Leave me. And her voice fades.
Wait. Oh.
in the grave.
Wait, what was the whole point of this? What happened?
Get the keys.
To get the 3 tiles that she possesses.
All right. So can we piss on her grave and piss her off?
I wouldn't.
Nunga.
Let the dead rest.
Nunga, this is all you.
I'm gonna walk over.
I will
and take a nice steamy shit.
I will, with my -1 strength, attempt to grapple him.
Roll athletics, both of you.
Guidance.
I think I'd like to assist.
He can do
you can't assist with grapple.
He can do athletics or acrobatics too.
All right, Nunga, you roll athletics or acrobatics. See if you can beat a 13.
Oh, I can beat that.
Roll it.
Let's see.
You gotta do it.
Okay, you are attempted to be grappled by the human cleric in front of you, and you just sort of push him away after a second of struggling.
Oh boy.
I cast minor illusion, and it's a shit pile already.
You have to create an image of an object that you can see, it looks like.
Jake did his athletics, that means he
create a sound or an image of an object within range. Oh no, it could be any object that you...
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Which I don't think a pile of shit counts as a concept in this case.
Technically would.
God damn it, CD.
It would technically be an object, so...
I'm trying to keep this from happening.
By technicality, it's allowed.
It's there.
Technicality.
There's a big pile of shit.
But it can't create sound, light, or smell, or any other sensory.
Yeah.
It's just visual.
So it's just a visual pile of shit.
I get over. I see this. It doesn't smell like mine.
There is... Nothing seems to happen. In fact, the wind has no longer picked up, and you are no longer feeling chill. The chills, rather.
Damn it, I think she's asleep. We need to move.
Pavel, if you want to make your check again? Or your ability thing again?
What for?
Eyes of the Grave? If you want to do it again, you can try.
Fuck it, why not? Why not find out if she's still secretly around, or if anything else is secretly still around?
Just watch me defecate on her grave.
That's the last time I can use it until I finish a long rest.
You no longer detect her presence. It seems that relaying the news of Ilaria's death, as well as retrieving the tiles, has finally allowed Helene to rest.
Damn it, we should have just attacked her.
No. Well, I suppose that does what I came here for.
That is not actually in part of the rules, but I felt it would be something it's something I should do. Because the way you guys handled that was actually fairly civilized. Considering y'all are not a very civilized
Nunga.
I mean, he did get on her grave. And then we made a clone of
it. We've been playing for about 2 hours now. 3, actually.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to continue, or?
Yeah, I'm good.
I definitely would like to get back to town.
All right, we can do that at least. Take a 10-minute break.
I'm gonna have to say we'll get back to town, then I'll have to let you know then.
Can we at least still take a break?
Yeah.
Right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you sure?
Break time.
Nunga. Need liquid refreshment.
And that was the last time we ever heard from him again.
All right. Take your break, get refreshments, try to eat something, go to the bathroom, etc.
I do still have like 10 pounds of meat in my fridge.
Give me some.
I might, if you were here. But you're not. So like I said, just start sending pictures of it.
Drive your ass down here and give me some meat.
Just suck the head out of your back.
That's gay, kid.
Cast prestidigitation and burning hands. Parts that actually burn.
Oh, that's my dad. Oh, that's my dad. Yeah. I'm a bird, mother. I'm a bird. Look at me, mother. I'm a bird. I'm a bird. Oh. That's my dad. Oh, that's my dad. Yeah. I'm a bird, mother. I'm a bird. Look at me, mother. I'm a bird. I'm a bird, mother. I'm a bird. Look at me, mother. I'm a bird. I'm a bird, mother. I'm a bird. Look at me,
Bird's the word.
I'm a bird. I'm a bird, mother. I'm a bird. I'm a bird, 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 bird.
This one does, dummy. It's super powerful.
Suck that ass a little hard.
Hello, I'm back.
Hello.
I'm as well. We
Also,
got 4 minutes left.
The bird has returned.
Awesome. More squawking in my ear. I love Zandy's flaw.
Oh, that's my dad. Oh, that's my dad.
As part of being a failed merchant.
My dad. Yeah. I'm a bird, mother. I'm a bird. Look at me, mother. I'm a bird. I'm a bird, mother. I'm a bird. Look at me, mother. I'm a bird. I'm a bird, mother. I'm a bird.
What was the point of that?
He's a bird, motherfucker.
I was about to mute you.
So I'm hearing is you just need to start blasting gay porn.
Kyle.
Right.
Guess what I found?
What? The fuck did you find?
This is my pee-pee. 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 This is my pee-pee.
Please stop.
This is my pee-pee.
Oh, you want to know how long we sat and just watched that?
This is my pee-pee. This is my pee-pee.
This is my pee-pee.
You know,
Trust me, I don't want to know how long I've watched it either.
I think I was actually supposed to switch it back to the map and have you guys on Helene's grave rather than in the middle of the forest still when that happened, but it's fine and done already.
Don't matter.
This is my pee-pee.
Anyway.
We've done it. We desecrated a grave. And we
but the ghost was already gone, so you did not piss her off.
Which is unfortunate.
All right.
That's good.
Are we all here again?
Maybe.
This song is dedicated to a certain kind of people, which just so happens to be
Jinx, are you ready to go, or do you
my
need a bit?
favorite kind of people.
You got about a minute. Or no, it is 7:20.
You know, the ones that, you know, you're standing next to them and it all of a sudden it gets dark. I mean, you know, your best friend is, you know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, I'm good.
Are you guys ready to continue?
I'ma steal your shoes. You
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You have what you came for.
We have the tiles.
You have tiles 7, 8, and 9. Yes. All right. You start to make your way back to town. When you arrive, it is 5 a.m. approximately. So quiet. The sun is just below the horizon, so it's slightly lighter than before.
How can it be 5 a.m.?
because it was 3 a.m. when you went to the grave.
Oh, so we're sticking with the same scale? I thought we changed that.
I don't know what scale to change it to, so I'm just going to keep it at the scale it's currently at.
All right, then.
This is my pee-pee.
No, he did say to double it, so it takes about 2 hours of travel because it's.
Yeah, I'd say at minimum probably double, if not quadruple.
It's 7 miles from the forest to the town, approximately. So.
So.
It takes about 2 hours. It's 5:30 a.m. Because you left at. You got to the grave at 3:30. I'd say it took about 30 minutes to convince her. Yeah, 6. You're right. You're right. 6 a.m.
So she's coming form blasting.
A couple of businesses are open. Mainly, the milkman is currently distributing milk in glass bottles. That's all you can really see. Because it's very early still. So what do you do?
I suppose we go to the house and find a place to, or check out the grave or the vault.
Put the things in the thing.
You want to go to the master's lock, basically?
Yeah.
The vault door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Take a look at it and see how this all fits in.
You head to the master's mansion, and in the backyard,
we should only have 3 of those, so clear the blue ones.
The back door.
Yeah.
You currently have tiles 7, 8, and 9. I'll just hide them myself. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Apparently I can move those.
Yep.
Yeah. That's intentional. And
can't see anything.
I can see one little square right there.
Good job, guys.
Try not to mess with them, though.
Yeah. Don't accidentally delete them like someone in another game of this I ran before. They accidentally deleted them, and I couldn't get them back.
Nice.
So, yeah, make sure you don't accidentally delete them. Otherwise, it'll be fucked up.
Again, you don't have those, so you're just moving tiles you don't have.
Yeah.
I gotta reveal. I'm
you
hiding the ones that you currently don't have, basically.
You can move them to the GM layer, so they're not visible.
Do that, but this is more interesting.
I mean, we can still select them under there.
You can?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Peekaboo. Can still select them.
Yes, I know. Shut up.
Do you though? The fuck is this? What is this?
What?
What am I doing? What have I done?
Neil.
Please stop. No, I'm just gonna highlight the ones that you currently have in the red icon.
Oh, fuck.
So you place those tiles in the bottom row, although you could figure out what they do in the top row if you want.
I'm going to assume you use them to see shit.
Gotta figure it out. So see what the 3 tiles do when you move them to the top.
That one was fairly obvious, I think, but...
I can't tell what it's doing. I can't read it. Oh, I see. It's revealing letters.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't see it.
There.
Is it really just going to be in order? That's dumb. That should be more puzzle to this than just...
I mean, I guess if you wanted, you could swap them all around.
No.
Stop moving it. Well, now what? Why is it not revealing the letter suddenly?
Zoom in. Or, no, something changed. Oh, they're rotated. Stop rotating.
This one should be revealing the R that it was revealing before. It's not. Oh, now it is.
It was rotated.
Oh, because it wasn't 7 that was on there. What?
No. Stop! We don't have these.
You don't have that tile yet, so you can't move it. You know what?
Just move them to the GM layer. Yeah.
Yeah, I figured out how to do it. All right. You place the tiles, you figure out where they go, and then you return to the center of town.
I suggest we keep the tiles on us because they did say other people were looking for them. I figured one of the first places they would check is the vault to see if there's any there.
Well, you control the house, so you can have a guard make sure no one gets to the back of the house if you want.
All right. Yeah.
We don't have the money to pay for a guard though.
Shut up.
Nunga Nunga will carry them.
Okay.
Yeah. We'll just keep them in Nunga Nunga.
Shove them up my ass.
Yes.
Anyway, what you can do if you don't want to leave town for right now, you can look for another tavern.
Yeah, I can't go to the same one.
Spent time at before.
Yes. Let's see if there's another one.
I suggest you have Nunga Nunga do it. Search for a tavern. So it would be investigation, since you're looking around the city rather than just glancing down a couple roads.
You're just wanting me to start a riot at this point.
No, I got something else in mind.
I'll go run off into the slight darkness for a tavern. What was it?
Go ahead and roll
Guidance
investigation.
and advantage for assisting.
Okay.
Guidance and assist.
Investigation?
Yep.
Oh dear God, this is why you did it, you motherfucker.
You roll it with advantage, and then you add a +4. Or plus a D4, rather.
Doesn't matter, I still have -2 on it. God damn it.
A broken fountain.
All right, now roll the D4.
I didn't even roll that. Ignore that.
You have to do it with advantage, so you can toggle.
Yeah, I know. Ignore that roll. All my shit's all 20 kinds of fucked.
Okay. That's with disadvantage.
So
you rolled disadvantage instead of advantage, but still the 11 counts.
Yeah, so 8 and 11 then?
I said my shit was being all fucky.
14. You do find a tavern, and to you at least, it looks like a different tavern from the one you visited before. So you go to collect the party and lead them to the tavern. Correct?
Can I investigate and make sure this is not the same tavern? I have a feeling exactly where this shit is going.
God damn it.
You're way too obvious with that shit.
I was going to have you walk in unsuspectedly and then like, there's the centaur that broke my bed.
But he's still in disguise.
I could follow this guy and see if I can sneak back in.
The spare hair that he used as a fake mustache is gone. And he did take off the coat. So,
by the way, I want to find a weapon shop.
Sure.
And I want to purchase a whip.
Go ahead and roll investigation to find a weapon shop.
Guidance then.
Is anyone assisting?
I shall assist. Because I ain't going in that tavern.
I think he needs it.
Roll again.
15 plus 4.
Yeah, because that guidance, you'll count the first. 19. It takes you a couple minutes because right as you start looking, suddenly everyone in the town comes out onto the streets starting their day. but you do manage to find the weapons shop freshly open.
All right.
Do you bring the party, or?
I mean, it's up to them if they want to come along. I mainly just want to pick up a whip so I'd at least have a weapon I can make better use of than the mace, because I have a -1 strength and I have a 1 to dex. Even though I don't have proficiency in the whip, it'll still have the same roll as the mace, but I'll at least have +1 to damage instead of -1 to damage.
Zandy will tag along. Anyone else want to tag along?
I'll go with. See what goodies I can find.
Actually, how much can I sell the mace for? Mace is 5 gold, so I'd be able to sell it for half without any rolls.
I want to see if I can get somebody to turn my, wolf pelts into a hat for me.
So
that would not be a weapons shop.
So yeah, fuck it. I'm going to go ahead and sell my mace for half the cost.
Who else is tagging along?
So
other than Zandy and Brody?
Yeah, I'm going with Brody.
All right. So basically the whole party. That or Mom wants you.
But I was going to go to the tavern.
Too bad. We're going to the weapon shop.
He could go to the tavern. I said I'm not going there because I don't want to pay that.
I said that it's up to them if they want to join.
I'm gonna go look for a hammer.
I saw right through your fucking trap.
You're gonna go look for what?
Hammer.
Okay, well that would also be at the weapon shop. So whoever's going is gonna go, and you start exploring the weapon shop. CD, the shopkeeper investigates your mace for a minute, determines that it's obviously unused, and gives you the 2.5 gold he owes you. So 2 gold, 5 silver.
Yep. Because you can sell weapons for half their value without any roll. Someone's going on outside. Anyway.
Zandy will sell her short sword, which I don't know how much that's worth. Hold on.
Short sword is 10 gold, so it'd be 5 gold.
5 gold without a check. Because she's never gonna use a short sword.
Alright, and I'll purchase a whip then. So.
Oops. I did that wrong. Oh no, it's gone. Okay, that's good. And she will purchase 3 daggers. However much those are. Hopefully not much.
I do not have proficiency in whip.
2 gold, so 6 gold for 3 daggers. All right. Oh, wait. When I have multiples of one item, do I have to mark the weight as being...
No. You just have to have the quantity.
If I have 5 daggers, each 1 pound each, then they should...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you just have to have the correct quantity.
I'm going to wander around the shop and see if I can pilfer anything off the shelf.
Is there any hammers laying around?
Roll a perception check to see if you see any without actually investigating.
Okay, yeah, this will do. This, even though I don't have proficiency in whips, this will do.
The 12 still counts because
I said kill the demon.
It takes you a minute, but you do find what looks to be a blacksmith's hammer laying amongst the... Not really a weapon, but you could use it as a weapon if you tried.
It'd be considered as an improvised weapon.
Basically, yeah.
Would anyone else in the party find use of it?
Probably not. Unless somebody has smithing tools, blacksmith's tools. Which Zandy does not. What's the range on throwing daggers? I'm gonna assume the same as throwing axes, 2060.
Yeah, 2060. I know that decently well because of my other rogue in another game I played in, and also snacks as well.
Yeah, I remember now. And otherwise, the damage is the same using Dex modifier. It's just throwing rather than.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. It's already on there. Range 2060. I don't even have to give it a description.
The death saves area on the character sheet isn't.
Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. Like the word death saves is half hidden.
Yeah, that's just how it is. It used to be right, but there was an update for Roll20 that kind of broke that.
They fucked it.
How much is a sling?
Sling what?
Sling is 1 silver.
If you want to find a sling.
Yeah, I want to find a sling.
All right. You can purchase a sling.
And a set of 20 bullets for the sling is 4 copper.
4 CP.
Yep.
Anyway, if you don't have copper, you can give your next highest, and they will figure out the change. As for you, Dunga, you can do a investigation check if you want to look harder for a hammer.
Yeah, I'll do that.
If you want to ask someone else to look for a hammer for you.
Investigation?
You can assist them looking for it.
You said investigation?
I will assist him in looking for his hammer.
Someone else can roll. Someone else can look for shit for me. I'm not doing
He's asking someone to find him big metal smack tool.
I have 1 investigation.
You're getting assist, so roll it again, Pimpos.
Roll it again.
Redo. Hell yeah!
That's good enough. It takes another minute, but you managed to find a proper warhammer, I believe, is what we're looking for.
Price on a dagger?
Oh no. Is there a warhammer?
Yeah, I have a warhammer.
It takes him. You have a warhammer already?
Yeah.
Oh, you're just looking for a light hammer then.
I'm looking for another smacky thing.
Well, you find both a light hammer, 2 GP, and a warhammer for 15 GP.
Price for a dagger?
You could buy 2 light hammers for 4 GP, and then you could dual wield those hammers since they are light weapons.
Oh, he's already got 1, so wouldn't he only have to buy 1?
I don't have a light
warhammer currently.
Oh wait, another thing I wanted to get was a hero's kit.
Okay.
Which will...
You can look for one here at the weapon shop, but I doubt you find one. You can try.
At a different shop, of course.
Can I try to bargain a trade my javelins for one of the hammers?
Roll persuasion to see if the
intimidate him into giving you it.
You are not proficient in common, so you have a very hard time speaking to people.
Wait, how does he not have common?
I have no idea. It's not on his sheet.
What's his race?
Maybe I didn't set it. He's orc.
Orc should have it.
Maybe I didn't set it up right. I'll look.
Which orc? Eberron or Blows?
I think we went for
I'm
VG.
the dumb one.
Yeah, the -2 int one, so.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't put common in there.
Yeah, common.
All right, never mind. So ignore what I said about not being able to speak common.
So you can talk to people. You're still dumb as a box of rocks, but you can talk to people.
He manages to get the gist of what you are saying and looks at the javelins. How many javelins do you currently have?
5.
5? They sell for 5 silver apiece. Normally, you can get, if you sell 5 javelins at 2 silver, 5 copper apiece. Do the math, CD.
What is it?
2 silver, 5 copper apiece, because he's selling the javelins in trade for the hammer, light hammers. So he's just going to sell them and then use that money to buy hammers.
Right.
It's 12.5 silver,
how many,
1 gold, 2 silver,
how many are you
5
selling?
copper.
Is he selling?
He's selling all 5 of his javelins.
I already did the math.
Javelin, that's 5 silver base.
2 silver.
That's...
Yeah, it's 12.5.
Yeah.
That's easy math. What am I talking about?
Yeah. Half of
1
5.
gold, 2 silver.
Yeah.
1 gold, 2 silver, 5 copper.
I think so. Yeah, because you said 1.25. 12.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much were the hammers?
1 light hammer. He brings it back over again. Is 2 gold points per hammer.
Okay, so
and it is a throwable weapon, just like a hand axe.
I'll buy both of them.
You'll buy 2?
Yeah. So.
All right. Add 2 light hammers, which you want to know an easy way to do it? On the just above the chat where you have the letter I inside of a circle, it says compendium. If you go in there and type light hammer, and then drag the item. Why did the only ones that come up light hammer +2 +1 +2 +3? Did I type it wrong? Oh, because I put a space in. You can just drag that over to your character sheet, and it'll automatically add that to your equipment.
What am I doing?
Go to the compendium, which is the letter I with the circle in it. And then type light space hammer.
The +2 or just the normal one? Or...
Just normal. And that I don't think you can afford a +2 weapon.
How much would it be to try and get a +2 rapier? Or even like a improved rapier?
That'd be expensive.
To upgrade a
like
weapon to
thousands.
+2, it's magic item table G.
Okay. Hold on. Okay. All right. This is the table I like to use for my
Sane magic
Thursday game.
Right.
No. I actually, you can use that if you want, but I have been using this in my Thursday game, which comes from Xanathar's Guide. Basically, it's a table you roll on for the price, because the price can fluctuate.
Oh. All right. So a rapier is a common item, I believe.
What is the upgrade? +2, 1?
He wants a.
Even if I
He
can
said
just get
+2, but he could probably do a +1 as well.
+2 is rare, so that would be that one, which would be at minimum like 1,000.
2d10 times 1,000 specifically.
Yeah.
+1, I don't remember. Hold on.
+1 is uncommon.
+1 would be 1d6 times 100.
So
total gold points. We can't.
It's probably going to
that.
be like 100 something gold.
We can't afford it, and that's on. Yeah. I mean, even if we pooled all our gold, we would barely be able to afford it.
Yeah.
Oh, in that case, I want to look for a hand crossbow.
A hand crossbow?
Yep. Because I do have proficiency in it, apparently. Give me some range besides a dagger that I could throw at people.
Hand crossbow will cost 75 GP, unless you try to haggle.
That's expensive as shit. I only have 15. Can I try to haggle him down to that? Or less?
You can try. With a persuasion check.
Given the situation,
apparently fucking not.
You can try again because you're getting assistance at least.
All right.
What about
I'm on that 20. That was a 20.
3 off from the nat 20. He firmly shakes his head. He can come down He can come down 20%, but that's it. So it would be he can take 15 gold off the price.
Can I try to intimidate him to drop the price?
That probably would be a good idea.
That would not be a good idea.
Doesn't mean you can't try it, but it would not be a good idea.
Or anything like that, you will likely have the guards on you.
Mm-hmm.
You said the hammers were 2 gold, right?
Yes, 2 gold per hammer.
Okay.
Alright. So yeah, I got what I wanted from here.
Is there a chance that we could steal the hand crossbow?
Not when the shopkeeper is right there.
Nunga, break something somehow.
None of you could Zandy could possibly do it. She is chaotic neutral, so it would be within her nature, but she sees no reason to.
It's shiny and I want it.
Chaotic neutral.
Yeah.
A halfling with easy stealth could.
What's your stealth?
I mean, hell, even my stealth's apparently a 4 right now.
I'm gonna look at.
Actually,
you have a +5. I have a +8.
Actually, Brody.
Yep.
Since I don't really have an extreme need for it, you can have my light crossbow if you want it.
Oh, is it a hand crossbow or?
It's a light crossbow, which is
slightly bigger.
Yeah, it does a little bit more damage and it has more range than the hand crossbow.
Are you proficient in it, or?
It's a simple weapon. It's a simple weapon.
You don't have to be proficient in it to use it, so.
Oh, all right then.
Yeah.
You just don't get the proficiency bonus added to your attack rolls, basically.
Yeah.
Which means you get Jack of all trades on it, I believe.
Yep.
I don't think he does, because I think Jack of all trades is only for ability.
Probably. I wouldn't know.
Let me double check the letter.
No, didn't you have me add Jack of all trades to non-proficient weapons for Vasati?
Hold on. I'm looking for
Pretty sure I had that for
her. Any ability check?
Yeah, any ability check. So weapon attacks are not ability checks.
Okay, never mind then. You can still take the light crossbow and add it to your equipment.
Right. I will take
the compendium.
You should have proficiency with simple weapons, right?
Yeah, I do have that.
Yeah, you have proficiency in it then.
All right.
Because it's a simple weapon.
How do I add my sheet then without it breaking?
Go to above the chat. There's a letter I with a circle in it that says compendium.
All right.
Type light space crossbow.
Light crossbow. All right. And then, guys, you said clicking.
I'm sorry, I'm swearing.
Do you have a pen?
No.
You can from the compendium. You can drag it right onto your sheet, and it'll add everything automatically. Since I have spells for range, so I don't need a light crossbow too much.
Warhammer, one-handed, bludgeon. Warhammer, two-handed, bludgeon. Great club, bludgeon. Light hammer, bludgeon. I wonder if I'm gonna be cutting anything.
Well, I'm sure we can find you something sharp.
I don't want to. I just got rid of my sharp thing.
All right. So then I will need to buy ammo for this, won't I?
I'll give you my 20 crossbow bolts I have as well.
I can add that then.
They're basically useless without the crossbow, so.
There you go. So now I can fight shit if it's, flying and running away from us.
Yeah.
I can run them down.
And I have spells for range, so I don't need it that much.
Works for me. Fuck you, shopkeeper. You just talked yourself out of a sale.
Oh shit, I forgot I had the bone dice. I need to make use of those. I need to do dumb shit.
I forgot I have vestments.
You also still have your wolf head.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. I need to sell that wolf pelt.
Yep, I want someone to turn mine into a hat for me.
Yeah,
I want to walk around with just a wolf head wearing it.
Since we're going into a cold area, I thought we could use it for warmth. Or at least you guys could.
Well, our DM is currently not here, so.
Yep.
Yeah.
So our next bet is to go find Leatherman. I want to wear a wolf pelt, a wolf's face on my head.
I did want to buy a couple more hand axes.
You can also do that.
I need to pay for my 4 daggers and a sling, otherwise it's going to be stolen. Finger of death.
Oh, actually, that crossbow, it'll do the exact same amount of damage as my rapier.
Oh yeah.
So just 1d8 plus 3.
What? The light crossbow?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 1d8 plus your dex.
Yep. And my dex is, my biggest thing right now, I think.
Yeah, dex and charisma should probably be your highest. As long as you say it upright.
Yeah, my dex is and my strength charisma are the same. Then my wisdom's a 13 and my intelligence and constitution are both 10.
Hey, look at us with the 2 average intelligences.
Yeah. And then there's Nunga Nunga.
Don't talk shit on Nunga Nunga, okay?
The Goliath and the Orc, which I think are both below average.
I got a whopping 6 intelligence.
I would have laughed my ass off while you're rolling shit. You actually got a 1 for intelligence.
Oh my god.
The minimum you can get is 3.
Is what?
Minimum you can get is 3.
I would have been at a 1 though.
That definitely would have been it.
Perfect.
Though if you're an orc and you got a 3, you would have a 1 in intelligence.
Either way, it's safe to say he is just dumb as shit.
Which would basically, because I remember seeing something about it. Yeah, basically, 1 in intelligence would be like animalistic, no longer capable of logic or reason. 2 to 3 would be barely able to function, very limited speech and knowledge. 4 to 5 often resorts to charades to express thoughts. 6 to 7 often misuses and mispronounces words. 8 to 9 has trouble following trains of thoughts, forgets most unimportant things.
Let's see, so what's your sitting at now?
6.
Yeah, so you're just dumb. You're dumb.
I can't talk good.
You are the big dumb.
Meanwhile, for me, with my charisma of -1 at 8, I have something of a bore, or makes people mildly uncomfortable.
Oh shit.
What does a 15 make me then?
Interesting, knows what to say to most people.
Nice.
I didn't even... I forgot I had that.
Had what?
Aggressive.
Nice.
Bonus action, you move up to your movement speed towards a hostile creature. You can see her here.
Well, that's pretty much similar to dash, except it has a limitation.
You can only move towards enemies.
Yeah. Yeah, it's similar to bonus action dash, except that has a limitation on how you can move.
No, I move, and then I aggressively move, and then I recklessly attack.
Also,
and then I kill myself.
Also, I think someone had 20 strength, which is stuff like able to out-wrestle a work animal or catch a falling person.
I'm back. Sorry, I had to
17.
figure out what I'm getting for lunch, and it was a hard decision because I didn't had so.
Not lunch.
Nice.
Supper.
Supper, lunch, same.
I think Sayuk might have bigger strength than me.
Did Sayuk buy anything?
Yeah, I want to buy a couple hand axes. Because I have
sure.
2 to spare. I'm like throw my first 2.
In case something flies off with one stuck to it.
Hand axe costs 5 gold points per axe.
Jesus.
Expensive as
Could
shit.
I possibly
intimidate him for less?
I wouldn't intimidate. Because if it fails, he's going to call the guards.
Wouldn't you have to take an action to pull one out?
That's why he gets more.
Maybe I just impress him with my.
No, that's what I mean.
Ability.
You can try and do a performance with your. Since you have that same thing, being you were an entertainer in your past. He does not seem very impressed, given that this is not a tavern.
Try. Alright, so that's gonna
Although he does applaud you for putting on a... Cannot change the price just for that.
Alright.
You can try persuading him. If you want. Although it is only 5 gold. 10 gold since you're buying 2. That's not really...
That's
I
all
will
our
assist
money.
you with your persuasion.
That's
It's
all the
not
money
all our
each
money.
of us has.
Zandy has 9 gold by herself.
I have 15. I'm not spending on axes.
I have 25.
What?
Steal it from him. Steal the axes.
Crow, pay for your shit.
Did he get his sling and ammunition sorted out?
No ammunition, just a sling and 4 daggers.
So you're not going to buy ammunition for this?
It's a sling. I should be able to find pebbles everywhere.
Okay. It's not going to have the same effect as dedicated ammunition, but okay.
I think I was gonna pay.
Pay full price?
So. It's 5 per axe.
What'd you say, Jinx?
5 per axe, gold.
Yep.
Yeah.
Paying sticker price for a car here. You're getting gypped.
Oh, speaking of which, if you see a decent truck for like $4,000, let me know.
A decent what?
Trick.
Oh, you're talking about cars. I'm dumb. I didn't hear right.
On a side note, how much would Black Tentacle spell cost?
This is a weapon
nothing
shop.
here, since it's a weapon shop.
Okay, no, hello.
Going back, CD.
What I missed?
Nothing important.
Crow's
Jinx
trying to
bought
buy
a couple
magic at a
hand
gun
axes.
shop.
Can I buy myself a riding crop?
Don't think so.
Buy yourself a
Damn.
horse to ride.
I do want to do that, actually.
Oh, that
Horses
makes
are
me think.
expensive.
Hold on. I just saw something.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I put that picture in the chat. If not, give me just a moment. Of a horse.
Horses
of a
are
centaur riding a horse.
expensive, though.
Yes, but this thing needs to be a thing.
Well, maybe when you have the couple hundred gold it takes to buy a horse.
Or I could steal the horse. No one knows me. Who would expect a centaur to steal a horse?
You would lead the horse because you are a horse.
Exactly.
Anyway,
You coerce the horse into
are we done
relations.
buying at the weapon shop?
Yes.
I'm good.
Alright.
I do want to find a leather person to turn my wolf pelts into a hat.
I want my skull made into a belt buckle.
Did you get your hammers?
Me?
Nunga Nunga?
Yeah.
Did you get them in your inventory?
Yeah.
All right. CD got his whip.
I got
Sounds like we're done at the weapon shop.
I got my crossbow handed off to the centaur.
Yep.
Which also, I want to take a stop at.
Did Crow pay for his stuff?
A general store? Apothecary?
Shut up! Bam!
A store that would sell stuff like riding saddles.
Interesting. That would probably be the stables.
This is probably a really awkward choice of like items I'm buying.
That would be the stables just outside of town.
I see that saddle better be for Nunga.
So you go to the stables, and nearby the stables, there is also a leather work.
Although that reminds me, can I buy a horse?
Vats. You can smell the stinking chemicals that they use to cure the leather.
All right.
I need my pelt turned into a hat.
Go over to the leather maker and ask.
I would like the centaur to come with me.
Okay.
I mean, I am going to
I'm following the centaur.
So first, he wants you to go to the saddle maker, centaur. You're following Pavel.
You ain't putting that saddle on me. I will run you through and leave you bleeding out on the floor.
I mean, hey, could come in handy. Never know. It'd be nice to have at least, on the off chance that might be useful.
I will have saddle bags, but I will not be rode like an animal.
You need a saddle for saddlebags.
Nah, man. Just throw it over my back.
But anyway. Alright. First up, I want to exchange 10 myself
Unless
for
if I get
gold.
something like that to have him make armor for my horse ass.
I want to exchange 10 my silver for 1 gold. From there, I would like to get a pack saddle for the centaur.
Okay, this isn't a bank, young man. I will do that, but this is not a bank. Keep that in mind.
Well, it's pretty much part of the purchase, so.
That's why he said he will do it. He takes the 10 silver, gives you 1 gold, and then gives you the pack saddle.
Yeah, because the pack saddle is 5 gold, so I would give him 4 gold and the 10 silver.
Okay. So he doesn't actually give the gold back. Got
it. Yeah, it's part of the purchase. From there, that'll be for the centaur.
I will take it. No one's riding me. My body, my choice.
Does that have armor?
Bonus
armor?
No.
Okay. It's just
that'd be something like that would be barding.
Ah.
That's what I do
Maybe
need.
something to have once you guys have the hundreds of thousands of gold for Masters.
Yeah.
I mean,
however much is in there.
Barding is armor designed to protect an animal's head, neck, chest, and body.
Which he already is wearing leather armor, so.
Yeah.
Yes, but I don't think that would cover my horse parts, would it?
No.
See, I need him to make me some just for my horse parts.
Horse armor.
Yes, I need horse armor.
Bethesda.
Any type of armor shown on the armor table in this chapter can be purchased as barding. The cost is 4 times the equivalent armor made for humanoids, and it weighs twice as much.
Ew.
We need Bethesda to help us.
Right? So I'll need, basically be twice as much for that, and it's going to be expensive as shit is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, I wanted to get the pack saddle for the centaur.
All right.
That's all. Oh, and I also want to sell my wolf pelt as well. How much that'll be.
I want him to turn it into a hat.
You're
I want a hat.
You're the one who's faster with searching through these wikis than I am, so.
Well, Photos doesn't exactly have anything for that, so.
House rule then?
Yeah, it would basically be your house rule on that.
Let me see if I can find something online.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, this would be basically something you'd have to decide on.
Can I get my wolf pelt made into a cloak?
Crow didn't pay for his stuff.
Crow didn't pay. What did he get?
We've already left the shop.
Well, we got to deduct the money because they're not stealing. So.
I mean, he could have
You
tried.
said you were buying that stuff. You got to deduct the money.
We left the shop. Stealthy Hobbit walked out. Behind the obvious fucking horse centaur. Followed him right underneath his toes. Clippity cloppity.
What's the rarity of wolf pelts? Common?
It would be common since it's a non-magical item.
And they're all...
it would be about mundane and all that. It would be considered as a trade good.
They're all regular quality except for the one, which is lower quality.
It was damaged.
I did nothing wrong.
You cut its head off. Horribly.
But it's a pretty head.
Let's see.
Just wear it as a necklace.
I actually found a PDF for this, for harvesting things from animals. All sorts of different monsters, actually. Let me scroll down to wolf. I went past it.
Control F.
Let's see. Hide is 47 per hide.
47 what?
Gold.
What?
Oh shit.
According to this, it's 47 gold per hide.
Okay.
I might have to sell them instead of turning them into a hat.
Didn't you say pelts were 50 gold?
According to this, I'm looking on this thing, it's 47 gold for...
Oh, I mean, 100 gold for a horse.
It's something like that.
So 2 pelts is worth a horse.
That sounds broken.
How much would it cost me to get the barding? Could I get it if I trade him the fucking wolf pelts for it?
You have 5 regular pelts and then 1 damaged pelt, so it's about half price. I'll round up for the damaged one, so it's 47 times 5 and then plus an additional 24.
You ain't taking my pelt.
I need to protect my horse ass.
It's 259 gold total if you sold all 6 pelts.
That doesn't sound right.
That's what this table is telling me.
My pelts
Quit
get
arguing.
turned into a
You know,
cloak.
And it's the only table I can find regarding it, so...
Granted, it's probably a homebrew one as well.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Which,
Again, up to you if you want to use it. I say use it.
yeah.
I want money.
I'm gonna use it just because it's the only one I can find, so...
Okay. So, yeah, I'll sell it then. And get 47, right?
Yep. Are we selling all 6? Or just 5, because Crow is keeping his?
I want mine to be a fucking cloak.
Okay. That's mine. Sold that I had, so.
What can I
Minus
get
the
for my
extra
head?
212 gold total. Split that amongst yourselves, or we can create a party fund and put that in the party fund.
I'm already taking the one I sold.
Nah, I will keep what I sold because I don't trust the rest of them.
Nunga
Okay.
Nunga.
Yeah. Because I had some things I wanted to get myself.
Nunga Nunga didn't have any because he failed to skin the one.
I got 2 pelts and a damaged one, so how much would I get out of that?
The damaged one plus the regular one, 47 plus 24.
Plus 24.
71 gold.
71, alright.
Now, well, this is the easiest way to make money, pretty much, for an early level character. So,
86.
otherwise, you guys were going to go with no money, pretty much.
Yeah.
I just have 1 pelt, right?
Yes.
I'll just go and sell it since
I believe
it's
so.
valuable.
Wait, were you the one that got the high rolls, or was it Brody?
I was
Brody
the one that
was.
got the high rolls.
Okay, yeah, you got one. You got one.
I had one.
Pimpos got one. Pavel got one.
And then I had 2 plus the damage one that, Bambi fucked up.
Yeah, that equals all 6. And we're not selling one because Pimpos wants to keep his, so.
Yeah.
All right. So for 86 gold, can I get leather barding?
How much does leather normally cost?
I have no idea.
Leather armor normally costs 10 gold.
And it's what for barding?
Barding is not bard. There we go. Barding is 4 times the base value, so 40 gold.
So it would be 40 gold to get barding armor that would cover your spotty rather than.
All right, and
it would be double the base weight as well.
What?
I have no problem with that. I can carry the weight.
Yeah. Barding is double the base weight and 4 times the base value.
And does it increase
I'm coming.
armor rating as well?
He's already wearing leather armor as far as I'm aware, so no, it won't.
Oh, so it wouldn't give me more armor?
No.
If you give up your leather armor and then take the barding, I bet it would, but...
No.
Would it? Or would it just be the same?
Yeah, it's the same level of protection.
Well, that sucks.
In terms of your AC, you're a fully leather-clad centaur instead of...
Yeah.
Well, then I guess I'm leaving my horse.
If you want, actually, do you even have the money? 4 times base value. What is study?
So I'd have the money to buy it, but it's not gonna make a difference. So.
How about someone buy Nunga some leather pieces?
You already have armor, don't you?
No.
Ooh, actually, that makes me think. You might be able to have. Because I'm wearing medium armor right now. Let me check something. How much is that? Oh, that's.
From what I can tell, I'm not wearing any armor.
Yeah, that's more than I have. Fuck. Okay. Well, that does idea out. Never mind. Okay, yeah, I'll scale my as best I can do that.
You can get a shield, and that would...
Yeah, you can get a shield.
Would leather armor be better than this bullshit, or...
Do you have any decks?
Well, I say in that case, instead of that, I could try and go for 10. Studded leather, right?
Yeah, leather armor would be worse because you wouldn't have your...
Wait, no, that's dex modifier. I don't have a dex modifier.
Yeah.
If your dex has 10, you don't have dex modifier. Yeah, that is correct. So it's actually better to use unarmored defense with a shield than it would be to get armor.
Unless you got medium armor of some sort, which is going to be expensive.
Yeah. Probably more expensive than even selling...
The minimum you'd have to pay to have a better AC than your current would be 50 gold. And you'd have the same type of armor I have, which is scale mail.
Anyone feel like giving Nunga some money to go look for a shield?
It's short as 10 gold.
I don't have that.
How much do you have?
I might join you for a shield, but first I think I know I want to buy then.
Do you have anything you can sell?
No.
You can't sell your wolf head because it's not on this table, so I'm going to rule it's not sellable.
I said no, I don't have anything.
You could sell the teeth, though, if you rip them out.
I'd be willing to put forward 7 gold. If someone else can cover the other 3.
I will assist him if I've got enough after, buying armor and my own shield.
I've got 7 gold myself.
Yeah, a shield is 10 gold, so I can actually put forward the 3 for you, then, that you need for the shield.
Okay.
The shield is 10 gold. Pelts. I've got 52 gold now.
CD.
Yes.
Open that PDF and then scroll down to Elf Drow.
Give me a moment.
Can I skin an elf?
Man, that's...
I want to have my pelt turned into a cloak.
You can talk to the leather tanner for that.
Please, Mr. Leather Tanner, what's the price on a leather cloak from this?
Once CD is around, I can ask him to roll on that. How much do you think it would cost to turn a wolf pelt into a small cloak for a halfling?
Yeah, because he probably is
leather tanning and stuff. It's not on this, so.
I would roll that. It'd basically be along lines of common clothes, but it'd be just a single piece, so probably like a silver or less. I'd say probably silver myself.
Tanner.
I'd say probably silver, because common clothes are 5 silver.
And it's only the cloak, so.
Yeah.
I'll rule 3 for the work, so it's 2 extra silver for the time put in, but.
Here's your gold piece times 7.
And he gives you 7 silver back. Thank you.
Wait, so did you give me that 3 gold?
Alright. So since we're still here, I want to see if he's got studded leather armor. Since I believe that's better than just the straight leather.
He is only a leather seller.
So he wouldn't have it.
Nope. He gives the leather he tans to the people who make the armor, basically.
Can you tell me how to find those people then? Because I also want to get that shield.
Back at the weapon shop.
Son of a bitch.
Unless there is a devoted armor shop in town. Who knows? I don't. I spend time here.
Well, then I guess I'm running back to the weapon dude to see if he has armor.
I sell my leather to all sorts of people, but I don't know what shops they run.
All right. So I'm guessing I'd have to start, searching around to find one.
Hey, Cody.
Here's a question.
Hey, Cody.
I don't think you have. You're a bard, right?
Yeah.
You do not have proficiency in shield, so.
So it wouldn't matter for me much.
Yeah. You wouldn't be able to spell cast with it.
Actually,
basically.
So they.
Fuck the shield then, but I do still want to get the slightly better armor.
Yeah. Basically, if you.
Oh shit! That was a nat 20. What was that for?
He's just rolling to roll.
Oh.
My intelligence.
Smart ass. Literally.
Did I get that 3 gold?
Yeah, I gave you the 3 gold for the shield.
Okay.
I gotta make sure on this. I don't trust you, Crow.
Nothing's supposed to happen.
Okay, well, for one, Crow, you could have just stacked 1 dagger, 4 of them, instead of 4 individual dagger entries.
And you see, I paid for that one.
I don't even see the sling in your...
Above the dagger.
A sling?
Yeah.
Okay. You're putting your silver in the wrong... That's platinum, not silver. Silver is that one.
Can I... What shield would I buy? I need to fast forward this and just dip out.
It would either be wooden or metal, either or. Same price. Just 10 gold.
So whichever one you prefer, basically.
Wooden shields are typically gonna be used by druids, typically, since they can't use metal armor.
Used by what?
Wooden shields are typically used by druids because they can't use metal armor.
Okay.
It's an affront to their religion.
How about metal weapons are no problem at all?
What?
Be right back.
I didn't say nothing.
Actually, I think we'll probably just end the session since Amy has.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gave you guys a level up because I almost killed you.
I'll wait till next time to go hunt for my armor then.
I bought the shield. I subtracted my gold. All
right, go ahead and just add shield from the compendium. And with that, we end the session. Did you guys like it?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm so sad that we didn't.
Mono moved to extra cat.
For reference, if you wear armor that you lack proficiency with, you have disadvantage on any ability check, saving throw, or attack roll that involves strength or dex, and you can't cast spells.
Oof.
So yeah, wearing armor that you're not proficient in is a very bad idea. Weapons, however, not major.
I do have proficiency in shield, right?
You should as a barbarian.
Yep.
I believe.
It's only right now. I think
yeah.
only Brody is the only one that would not have proficiency in shield due to being a bard.
Yep.
The wizard as well wouldn't.
Oh yeah, wizard. All right, I have to go because it's food time. So, if you guys want to talk amongst yourselves, have fun. Goodbye. It was fun.
Yep.